and
Hello, Volo.
right, go on, Leon. You do the recap.
I can't
It's
remember.
literally
I didn't
running away
watch. I didn't
from
watch
the
this fucking video.
Phil, do the recap.
So,
Make no-
I haven't got my OneNote open. I was very much late. But we started off at Boulder's Corpse, basically. And we started asking the maid, not a maid, works for the mountain, Gia Tutoli. City Lord Arnaud is giving us arresting powers and asked us to investigate. And through Gia, we've been able to discover that necromantic magic is involved, but Balder's body is definitely fresh. It looked like he was killed by a dragonborn until Varen turned into a bloodhound and discovered a copper gauntlet in the shape of a dragonborn's hand, aka the murder weapon. It had Balder's blood on it, and it was in the plant pot that I didn't write down his name, but Dandoro is his name?
Yeah.
That he was sitting on.
down next to it.
So he was sort of a prime suspect, but not really. Flogi came around the corner, obviously furious, but decided he wants to investigate by himself. Rogar investigated with Tinvaka and discovered that she had a letter from Lord Bolingbroke, which was an offer to get her out of the city, and the reason he said that was basically to try and keep relations with Colsoskud. Through various sort of interrogations with people, one-on-one, good cop, bad cop kind of thing, not just in the middle of the ball, we discovered that Ilingi's sort of big secret is that he pays a pirate to go to attack other ships, which is why his ships are quote-unquote unsinkable, because the pirates don't attack his ships. I think he's kind of our key suspect at the minute, but he was meeting with his pirate at the time of the murder, or so he says. And Tinvaka was on her balcony when Paula was killed, so that's her alibi as well. I think that's... Well, we interviewed Gia as well, basically written her off as a suspect, I think.
Yeah, she was putting her arm because she wanted to join fucking the sites. She got told by the Scar she had a mark herself or something like that.
Yes. Yeah.
So she'd cut her arm and put the cross in it. I'm trying to think what else.
Yeah, I wrote pretty good notes, except for the interrogations, which seems like a key part of the murder investigation.
You just described around everything that happened. It's like you had a camera and you thought you were recording. You got it like the wrong way around.
Yeah, turned
So
off.
all of the recordings you have is just you walking to the next place.
Sorry, I don't want to start asking questions already, but what's Salakas's like? What was he doing the past couple of days? Was he there and you've just...
He was murdering Boulder.
What's the alibi, Salakas?
I'm hiding my other Dragonborn gauntlet in my back pocket.
The only interaction we have had is Bloodhound Varen sniffing Salakas to make sure he is innocent.
Okay, so I have been here.
You have been here, just not mentioned.
Okay.
Bloodhound Baron had to take a constitution check because you smell that bad.
Oh, come on, man. I've not had time to shower. I've lost some close friends today and kids. So.
It was a couple of days ago.
Even worse, I haven't showered since then, so...
Grieving is a process, man.
Okay, so it is midnight. What is everyone's next move?
I can't remember my last move.
Worth pointing out, Chris, because you might not have picked up on this, time matters.
Oh yeah, that's the thing, is like...
It's not like time. We're not getting time.
It's not like we've got a timer that's secretly going in the background, but like if we go to do something, time will move as that is happening. It's not like, oh, we'll go do this, then we'll go do this, then we'll go do this. It's like, if we'll go do that, and then maybe we get something else done, but that might mean something in the background has happened while we've been doing all that.
Yeah.
Regarding the gauntlet, is there any like detect magic or detect something we can do on it to maybe determine?
I don't think anyone has to detect magic on it, but as a bloodhound, I did try sniffing like the inside of it to like see if it smells like anybody. Didn't work. And I tried going around and like sniffing everyone's hands to see if anyone's hands smelled kind of like metallic. They don't. And it's also a different gauntlet than the metallic order wear. Like, it's not that kind of style of armor. And there isn't a copper dragon. That was a confusion point.
Yeah.
There is a bronze dragon,
Not a copper
Yeah.
dragon.
No, okay.
and the gauntlet is definitely copper.
Does anyone have detect magic that we could
I-
maybe?
I mean, doing detect magic on the gauntlet, though.
Who isn't here?
Doing detect magic on the gauntlet would just tell us whether it's magic or not. It wouldn't like lead us to a person or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it could. Yeah.
I mean, I remember
also,
noting. Oh yeah. Mhm.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I remember noting the Dario, there we go, has a scent, like a slight scent of copper. So I put him down as potentially a suspect. So if we want to go down that, like, in other words, I have a couple of avenues, but I think I'm getting ahead of myself. What were you going to say?
Totally spaced. Oh yeah, one thing I didn't cover in the recap was I have something called the Mirror of the Past, or something like that.
I think that's what
That literally you can look at it, think of a person or an object, and it will show you fragmented parts of their past. So I used it on Balder, obviously. Showed me his childhood, because Mitch is a dick. And then it showed me basically just before he gets killed, he recognized his killer.
Yeah, and he said,
Right, okay.
"Did you need something else?
Mm,
Or was there something else you needed? Something like that."
Okay, so it's someone that he's met with that night.
Yeah, and then he was
Um,
seen having arguments with like 3 people in the ball. He was seen arguing with Flogi because Flogi wanted the war to happen and Balder was trying to stop it.
Mhm.
He
Could we
was
get
seen
these
arguing
three on
with
the page. Is that okay?
We get what on the page?
the people
we
on the
get-
stage.
The three suspects on the stage.
Well, there's
That's all
probably
three.
a few more.
Name them for me, please.
Flogi, Alingi, Tinvaka.
And these
They
were
were
the
like-
3 people. That
They
he
were the
argued
3
with.
people that he was seen arguing. Also, not
Was
as far.
Dandoro? Was it Dandoro that smelled?
Jay Huss as well was also arguing with him. Or
So
gave him like
just-
dirty looks.
I don't.
Pandora was sitting on the plant pot where the gauntlet was hidden.
Yeah, which I'm
Mm,
assuming is
actually.
why there was the faint copper smell.
That makes sense.
But
Oh, that
he
makes
could
sense.
still.
by carrying.
I feel like he could still very much be involved in it because he's the one who wanted the war to go forward,
Exactly.
and he's been accused previously of killing his predecessor to get where he is.
Mm.
If we
Um,
maybe
Lingy and who?
Jan Hus and Tinvaka.
have we explored? Okay, so Tinvaka. Would it be Tinvaka if it's
What it seems like is
Oh no.
Real, I think.
This keeps happening.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What it
this
looks
is
like is sorry, what were you gonna say? Tom?
Tinvaka is
we lost all that,
frame?
I think.
what it seems like
I
is
heard you
Tinvaka's
get-
being
yeah,
framed.
okay.
But that was the whole
Because there
sentence.
was a Dragonborn gauntlet used to kill him.
So was it? Is there
she
anyone
was-
here that's got
she was-
issue with her and Boulder?
I mean, no, but at the same time, anyone who's well, I don't think like maybe, but I don't think anyone's been like arguing with them both. But it's more just a thing of like she's the obvious one to frame if you're trying to get the war
Yeah.
kicked off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there was also a thing of her sash was like ripped, and it was found in Balder's hand. It's like a
Yeah.
chunk of the fabric.
Yeah. So someone potentially close to her to take the sash. Then I remember she. Oh, okay, yeah. Right.
There was also a thing of someone used Speak with Dead on the body
Yeah, that was it.
and asked it 4 questions, and then Gia
Gia.
asked it the 5th, like unknowingly, and then so now we can't use Speak with Dead. Can't use Speak with Dead on the body for another 10 days.
Right. I could use if we want to maybe interrogate. Who do you think it could like? Who are we leaning towards the most? Because I could try to detect
I
thoughts.
genuinely don't know, which is annoying me.
Could give us some
Mm.
inkling or help us cross
We never
someone out.
actually used that last session for some reason.
I will also say that at the end of last session, you did let everyone go. I don't
Yeah.
believe there was
Yeah.
anyone that you fully imprisoned.
Okay.
No.
So I think
We
it
know
might be-
where people are going, generally speaking.
It might
so-
be worth using detect thoughts on one of them just to, I don't know, it could maybe help us narrow it down a bit. Or could give us an inkling. Or it could be a Murder on the Orient Express type thing where they're all in on it.
Pointless.
So,
What the fuck? I was about to watch that film right now.
Yeah, that could be. I also have Zone of Truth and Loki potentially
Oh,
saving
so
it.
I have that as well, actually. Let's get them all in a little square. Who did it?
Yeah.
Did you do it? He's so nice. Yeah, I guess maybe if we talk about suspects and then we know where to go to next, or what was everyone else thinking?
Yeah, I guess like while we're all sort of we finished off in the interrogation.
Hi, Leon.
Hi,
Who am I thinking?
Hi, Leon.
Why does everyone say that?
You
froze.
froze.
Oh, I didn't realise I was just talking. That's nice. So I can't remember if I said it at the end of last session or not, so I'll just like say it again. But regardless of sort of like to everyone in the interrogation room, just like look, I spoke with Lord Bolingbroke. He was very shady. He was very sort of not offended, but it's not the right word. Was very defensive when I asked him about the note he gave to Timbaka.
Do you ask him anything specific about the note?
I did. I asked. Before I asked him about the note, I asked him just like his general thoughts, and he mentioned wanting to keep the peace with the Goldforce, but then I questioned him on why in his note he mentioned that he wanted to keep the peace with Goldforce instead. Wait, did I say your? What did I say first there?
We said goals on both
Gold was
times.
first.
I meant your mother the first time. And when I brought this up to him, he was very defensive. So.
Well, I think we've got a couple of avenues we could go down. We could Zone of Truth, like Calthea. Me and Calthea could Zone of Truth a couple of people each because we both got it.
How long does the zone last?
I believe.
Just
10
zone
minutes.
truth the interrogation room? Oh, 10 minutes.
Yeah. But I could do it for 10 minutes, and then as soon as it finishes, Calthea could do 10 minutes, so got a little 20 minutes there.
Yeah, they'll need to do a charisma saving throw twice as well.
Yeah.
So the only thing is that we've maybe passed the first all set, like potentially saving like that spell slot just in case they want to. I don't know. In case they save, I don't know. On my mind. But
The
Well,
only
I do have, we
I will
Sorry.
also remind you, for the sake of spell slots, long rests take 8 hours. So you
okay.
know, use your spell slots wisely, unless you just want to let a lot of time pass.
Yeah, no, I'll use all my 3rd level spell slots right now, actually, Mitch. Just for funsies, you know.
unless we kind of go off the legal route a bit. And sorry, I couldn't get the words of that. We go off
Chris's
the legal.
brain record got stuck for a little while.
We go off the legal route a little bit, and we we know where they're going. If any one of them are leaving on their own, we follow them, and we could maybe trick them into thinking they're getting arrested and being like, because I've got minor illusion, so I could obviously it's dark outside, so I could create an image of a horse and carriage coming up to them, make them think they're about to get arrested or something, make them panic, and then.
As a meta point, does that stretch the definition of minor on minor illusion?
But that's why I'm thinking it's in the dark, and it's like a horse and carriage, which is you're not going to be able to see it properly because it's dark, but you're going to be able to make out what it is.
sounds like you're ripping off the animated A Christmas Carol.
I don't think I've
That's
seen the animated
such a
one.
specific thing to rip off.
No, man.
Oh, you mean the one with Jim
I thought you were about
Carrey?
to say something really famous then.
Best Christmas film.
That's a rip off of the
Best
3rd
Christmas
episode
film.
of.
Yep.
Leon, best
Yep.
Christmas film.
I like the Muppets
I
one.
do think it slaps, but minor illusion
Mitch,
can
you
either
know
be
ball.
sound or visual.
Could
Okay.
be a whole carriage then?
I don't think you can you make it move?
It
Maybe
can
you
be
can
no
say-
larger than a 5-foot cube.
It could be
carriage.
really far away.
Maybe
No,
he
you
just
need
goes
to
like,
do it
you
really close so that it looks really far away, because it's only a 5-foot cube. If you do it really far away, they won't see it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll just.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone has ever reacted to. Oh my god, there's a carriage like a mile away
Oh shit.
in this busy capital city.
Okay, maybe that's not a good idea.
I mean, if you want
I
to go down that route, I'm thinking like a you there, like, you know, I don't know, you there.
Yeah.
I will remind you all as well. You have been given like
We can just arrest them.
official powers by the city.
Oh, yeah.
You
True.
can just arrest them.
Okay. I didn't.
Like, that's already.
You don't have to pretend to arrest them. The guards are at your disposal.
How
Can I
about
go into the sort of like working areas of the castle and find Captain Rat? And
Captain Rat?
I've forgotten Chief Rat's name.
Why
Why
squeakers?
speakers?
Oh, is it?
He's not the,
No,
he's not the
Longtail,
top boy,
Sir
is he?
Longtail.
No?
Whiskers?
Sir Longtail is their
It's a
leader.
long tail.
It's a long tail, that's it.
Who was Sir Whiskers? Did he die?
Squire Whiskers,
I think he was the one that.
Or Squire Squeakers?
He-
No,
Squire
Squire
Squeakers.
The cube.
Was it Squire Longtail and Sir Whiskers?
Speakers.
I
Hey.
don't remember when he turned up.
Hey guys,
I think it was
fuck the rat.
Sir Whiskers. Sounds right.
Sir Whiskers does sound right. Who knows?
What-
Maybe he got a promotion if it wasn't him.
Can I go and find the top boy and
Go and find
ask
someone.
him? I'll look at my thing. Cast. Where's my thing? Cast one thing of speak with animals, and ask him to send somebody to follow each of the suspects as they leave, and then hang about a bit as well. I don't just want to know where they live. I do want to know that, but I want to know more.
Squire Squeakers or Sir Whiskers, whichever one you found, will tell you that
DM says no.
while they can follow each of them, it would sort of double the time it would take because they would need to return to report to you.
Double the time what would take. Sorry.
To
like,
get the
follow them.
information back.
Oh yes, that's fine. I assume they had to come back.
I'm just saying it'd be more efficient if one of you followed them.
I was gonna follow Jim
And
back.
also would perhaps be a little more fun than all of you sitting waiting as hours pass.
I wonder how the rats are doing.
One thing we need to do, we need to figure
What
out.
the hell no walks up? Why are you guys all sitting here?
Just wait for the
Waiting on
rats,
rat.
man. We're waiting for the rats.
Just let the rats handle it, Arno.
Look,
Come
the
on.
rat will bust this case wide open, then.
Listen, it starts
We've got our best men
ratatouille
on
now.
this.
Exactly.
Okay, in that case, I think we should Scooby-Doo and split up.
Yeah.
I'll-
Should we
I
go
don't
for
know
one
how
each?
Okay, Fred.
Brad?
Fred.
Fred.
Go get Brad.
Famously Scooby-Doo character, Brad.
It's a Scuba Doobit character. Yes, I think we should split up, so I'm happy to follow Yamhus, because I'll happily murder him, I don't mind.
Okay.
What? Sorry?
No, my eyes started watering, sorry.
I mean, we could probably do
I will murder him, definitely.
and getting him alive.
Yeah,
should we
probably
go
be
in
better to
groups?
have
Should
them.
we go in twos? Because I feel like we don't want to get caught out being alone.
Yeah, cool.
And then-
outnumbered.
If
But
we
there are
do
four
go in
of them.
twos, we are going to be missing 2 suspects.
But,
Oh, okay. Do I swear.
I mean,
have-
realistically, is I mean,
I mean, I
what
do.
are we going to
have...
do when we find these people? Like, we're just going to follow them.
Well, I
Don't say if they
wanted-
like do anything suspicious, go and burn all the evidence or whatever.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's.
Because it
individually
is
go.
midnight. At some point we'll have to sleep, otherwise we'll crash. So we might only be following them for an hour or two.
Yeah. Okay, I'll go for
There
a
are
lingy.
no sleep rules.
What does that mean? You're not going to make us sleep?
No.
I'll go for a lingy. I've got a history of killing lords, so
Again,
That's
please don't.
I don't mind getting my hands dirty again if it comes to it.
Baron Salakaz, please don't kill lords.
I won't. I promise, Calthea.
To be fair,
Bring down the
Erlingi
1%.
has a bit of an alibi.
Very true.
Yes, but alibis can be fabricated.
But we did also find the person that he was with.
Mm.
Are they a
And-
close ally of Erlingi, though?
Well, yeah, they were one of the people meeting with him.
Well, there you go. Then it could be a fake alibi.
I mean, they were also seen outside by Tinvaka. And Tinvaka was seen by them, so it's sort of...
Well, we're going to follow one of them each. So, is Raylan the one that Erlingi was meeting?
Yeah.
Okay.
But that was a meeting about the pirate stuff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow Timbaka.
I also have sending
told
as
her,
well.
go on.
Sorry, wait, what?
Oh no, sorry.
Tim back. Cool. I'll do.
So, Calthea, would you rather go for Flogi or Erlingi? You choose, and I'll go with the one left over. I don't mind.
I can do Flogi. Again, please don't kill me.
We need to actually find Flogi. We don't even know where he is. He was off investigating it by himself.
I mean, I do. Can I? Okay.
And
no,
if he's I'd assume going to find the first Dragonborn he can. Probably try and find Timbaka.
Maybe if we can get the guards. Mitch, do we know if the guards would have anything in terms of comms? Like a sending stone, but I don't know if we're actually have a...
Mostly done via courier.
Oh.
Would they come with us? Do we have a retinue of guards with us?
They do have heavy armor on.
That means no sneaking, right?
Yes.
Disadvantage. If we're being technical.
But I would say a group of guards, it would be worse than just disadvantage.
Yeah. Disadvantage and also like a -5.
Do guards normally patrol the city at night?
Depends on the region of the city you're in.
Okay.
Because
Because you could ask them to do a patrol, like, if you imagine, if you walk in a straight line, they sort of follow the straight line, but sort of go like, patrol, 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 patrol. So it looks like they're just doing the patrol, but they're actually following the other line.
Yeah.
If you want guards with you. I think I will go by myself.
I don't need guards.
Yeah, I'll be okay.
At the end of the day, if worst comes to worst, then I need like someone to scout. I do have my little guy with me that I keep forgetting that I have.
You little guys?
What little guy?
What's your little guy?
The guy I got from... Because I forgot about him because he wasn't added to my character sheet, but it was when I pulled cards from Atanari's deck.
You got a little guy?
I got a little guy, yeah.
Little guy.
I couldn't...
little guy.
Even Mitch doesn't remember this?
He can't... I promise you it happened. He can't fight or anything, and he can't really do anything apart from just... He's kind of like...
What is he?
He's just a little man. Because
Like,
I made a
friend.
I made a
Like a
character
human
model
man?
for him.
I vaguely remember a little friend.
Yeah, because I think I made him a dwarf or I made him a halfling.
Oh,
Did I miss this?
No, you were there because it was when we were pulling cards.
recently? Like, the last time we pulled cards?
The
or
last
before?
time we pulled cards when Rogar was dumbed down and then.
I was
somehow
gonna say,
recovered.
yeah, because the
No,
last time...
it wasn't. It was the first time you got the knight card. An apprentice / acolyte / squire who was completely loyal to you.
Yeah, but it wasn't on my character sheet, so I completely forgot I had it. And then I was laid in bed the other night, and I thought, "Fuck, I've got a little guy."
They are effective with running businesses you might own or helping to craft armor / items. They gain
So-
one proficiency that you have.
So they can come with me and help me. It's just a little guy.
They would only have one proficiency that you have. So if you wanted to be stealth, I guess.
I've already got kids for that, don't I? No, I don't
Nope.
need him.
You've got one.
I've already got kid for that.
I thought there were 3 children.
Well, one of them...
Oh,
Fail.
No, I know one of them died. But the other
One of them's died, one of them's kidnapped, and one of them's with the Zentrum. No, wait, no. One of them died and then got brought back to life.
Squidly was resurrected.
I was going to
Squidly-
say, I was just speechless. I was like, which one fucking died? And no one died.
Squidly-
Is that
Squidly
something
died.
I missed?
Squidly died and got
last week we
resurrected.
killed Squidly off again.
Yeah. Squidly died and got resurrected.
Jenks is
Nah.
with the Zen.
Nat got taken by Yorn, and Jenks is with
Yeah.
the Zentrum.
So we still need to find Nat. But that's a job for me next, as soon as this murder mystery is over, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
So you're all heading off to follow your respective target.
Yeah.
Any volunteers to go first?
I'll go first.
Oh, sorry, Leon, you go
I-
first.
Oh shit, alright, wait. Get us in combat.
Okay. You are following Tinvaka. Oh, he's frozen again.
Do you want to... I'm back.
You are following Tinvaka,
Yeah.
Rogar.
Well, yeah, well, I guess I'm sort of just going to the Golden Leaf, because that's where I told her to go.
Okay, I will say that at 1 a.m. You arrive at the Golden Leaf. You briefly look around. You do not see Tinvaka and you do not see Amin. But as you are starting to look for traces of where they might have gone or rack your brain for knowledge of where Tinvaka said she was going, you are greeted by a courier who rushes into the Golden Leaf. And he says, are you Lord Rogar?
Yes.
I've been looking all over town for you. I've got a message from the detective Vantor Trench.
Okay. Yes, please. Yes, I'll take it.
He hands you over a letter and holds out his hand.
Oh, I've got no gold. Oh, fuck. Give me 2 seconds. I'll go behind the bar and get some gold out the register or whatever we've got, and then hand him that.
He thanks you and rushes off.
Yeah, I'll read the letter.
The letter is written in Vantor's very careful, very blocky hand, and it just briefly describes lucrative client, stop. Dangerous contract, stop. Must find claw, stop. And then a drawing of a claw that you now recognize as being what you suspect to be the murder weapon.
Does he mention? So, and then that's all it says. There's no mention of like anywhere to meet him or anything like that.
You know where he works.
Well, yeah. Fuck it. I'll go see Vantor then. If I've got no idea where. I mean, obviously, probably.
Roll me a history check.
They might have. Okay. I mean, and thingy might have gone to.
Recall.
What's he called's place? To be fair, why is that only a?
Roll me a history check with advantage.
Whoa.
Soundtrack from Rogar.
Yeah.
Yeah, you presume that they have gone to Bolingbroke Safe House.
Hey.
So those are the 2 options laid before you now.
Right. So the letter from Vantor was dangerous contract, lucrative client, find the claw, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been describing it.
Investigation into claw. With...
Investigation into claw.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm playing a Telltale Tale.
That was the hope.
Okay. Right. Tinvaka, hopefully, is with Amin. Amin can handle herself. So can Tinvaka. But, oh, fuck, but oh.
Vocalize your thoughts, Liam.
I think sorry, yeah, I just remembered that.
Dead air.
Right, okay, I think, right, for now, I know about as much as I would have got, at least as far as I can ask questions, from Tinvaka. Amin probably hasn't got any input on it yet. She's just like protection pretty much. So Vantor might offer a new insight into it. So I'll go and see Vantor.
You head off to see Vantor. Baron, you're going for Janhus?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I assume you're looking for him in the church.
Would I not have just followed him straight from the
He
castle?
left way before
Oh, okay.
you set off.
Yes. Yeah, I'll head to the church, or at least the church, because it's a church district, right?
It's the church district, yeah. He hangs out in the old church of Ruin, which is now
That
the
is where I'll
old
head.
shelter. You find him very easily. He is not trying to hide himself or anything. He's kind of just seeing to some of the sleeping refugees and homeless. And he looks up as you approach in the quite quiet hall, your footsteps echoing around. And he approaches you and says, "A very, very late night to be here for a visit. Is there something with which I could help you?"
There isn't at the moment. I think you and I have been perfectly candid with each other, and I don't mind being even more candid. We're keeping tabs on everyone that was at the party.
Can I ask as to why, if we're being straightforward with one another?
No one has been fully cleared of suspicion, and no one has been left. And therefore,
Suspicion.
everyone.
Suspicion of what?
Does the house not know?
You have not seen him since he left the party, which was before the murder.
Oh, it was? Oh. I was too open when I started the conversation. I thought he knew. There was a murder at the party.
I hate the fact that my instinct there was to ask, was anyone hurt?
Yes, actually, one of the maids was hurt.
A murder? Who has been killed?
I think if you're asking, I'm going to keep it under my proverbial hat for now.
Very well. Is there some way in which I can assist with your investigation? I hope I'm not under any suspicion.
Unfortunately, and I assure you this isn't any kind of personal vendetta, everyone that was there is under suspicion. Unless you can prove to me where you were and when you left the party.
Well, I left the party around 8:30.
But do we know exactly what time he was murdered, or as good as exactly for you?
It was, you heard the scream at like 9 o'clock sharp.
Okay.
I came straight here to see to the people.
And what time did you leave the castle grounds?
Well, almost immediately after. I left the party and made straight for the gateway.
How did you get to this district?
I walked.
Could anyone verify that? Did you walk alone? You know, you're a famous man in the city. Someone must have seen you.
Famous perhaps, though beyond my scars, my appearance does not carry. With my hood, it is fairly easy to blend into the shadows. I'm sure perhaps some people saw me. I took the main parade. I bid goodnight to the gate guard at the castle.
And he would have seen you leave the gate?
He would have, yes. He returned my calls.
Do you remember his name?
I'm afraid I did not inquire. It's rare to say good night. What's your name?
That's very fair. And what time did you arrive here?
Past 9, 10 o'clock. I took a light stroll. In my age, speed is not something I call upon often.
And is that meta question? Is that reasonable? How long was the walk?
Yeah, I mean,
what would Google Maps say it takes?
I mean, I did have the skill worked out, but I'm just saying in general it takes an hour to get anywhere, just for the sake of this. Even if they're right next to each other. But yeah.
So if he is old, then arriving kind of an hour and a half
like
later.
a dawdle.
Yeah. Okay. And could anyone here in the church attest? Do they have clocks? Like if someone saw him come in, would they know what time it is?
Yeah.
Could anyone in the church attest then to you arriving at around 9:30?
I imagine you'd be looking for someone beyond my own followers.
Ideally. There must sorry, lots of meta questions involved in asking for clues, but would there be like guards and things around this district?
There aren't really guards, especially with rising tensions between nobility and the Hussites. Their presence is kind of only helping to raise tensions, so while they're posted around the outsides of the district, their presence within the district is not a major thing.
And one of the churches nearby the old Church of Ruin, are any of them like anti-Hussite?
None of them are openly pro-Hussite, that's for sure. I mean, the Hussite whole issue is with the construct of the church itself.
Yeah. So, okay. Thank you very much. I'm sure I'll have more questions as things go on. But
if there's anything else I could do to help your investigation.
I do mean this honestly, that this isn't a personal vendetta, but unless you can prove to me that it wasn't you, then you must be a suspect. But, you know, it's a hard thing to do to prove that you weren't somewhere. But I'm sure we'll find the culprit. And I'll leave and I'll head to whatever church is next door. Doesn't really matter as long as it's not the Church of Aeon.
It's the Church of Aeonin.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's Nostale.
Koravast is next door.
And do they have people that kind of like hang around outside? Not guards, but like
Delinquents.
slightly higher than delinquent, lower than a guard.
I mean, there'd be people around.
And is there like a group of them? Like, because I don't want to just stand up and announce to the street, but can I go and speak to a group of people?
They'll have like a clergy.
Yeah, okay. So I head up to them, and I just say, good evening. I'm going to say gentlemen, not very inclusive. Good evening, people.
They're all women.
Good evening. No attachment there.
Good evening, sir. A druid. I do hope we can help someone of our close kin.
That's very welcoming, and less so than your neighbours. I'm here actually on official business from the city, and unfortunately I can't go into too many details, but I do need to ask a couple of questions.
Of course.
You're aware who occupies the church next to you, yes?
Oh, you're speaking of our Hussite interlopers.
I am indeed. I'm sure, like my druid comrades on the outskirts of the city, you're no huge fans of theirs.
To put it mildly, sure.
Their leader, Janus, do you know him?
Not to a personal level.
Would you recognize him in the street?
Most likely.
And has he passed here tonight?
Not that we've seen.
Ah, you useless fucks.
Excuse me?
Sorry. Mild cough, I'm afraid.
Tavita? Oh my goodness, okay.
Very well. Have you seen any of his clergy around?
The one who wanders outside the old church mostly is the little halfling one of his.
Do I know who that is?
Roll me a history, please. You have only met one halfling Hussite so far. The Skara that you met within the square. What was that?
Phil doesn't remember that. Never mind Varen.
Let me see where he is on the stage. My hotkey decided to, instead of enabling specific people, just enabled every character. So in my effort to reduce scrolling on stage, it just increased it massively. There he is.
I do recognize him, but yeah, his weird little mustache. Is he particularly close to Janus? Do I remember? Or...
You have no idea.
Okay.
Roll me a history with advantage. If you can take Jan Hus's statement at face value, that he does not like the segment of its following that have taken to scarring themselves, you can assume that one who calls himself the Scarer is not someone he would count among his friends.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Any further inquiries here?
Have you seen any other clergy that aren't halflings tonight?
Afraid not, my lord.
And meta question again. Are there other entrances to the Church of Ruin? Could you have gone in the back?
There is a back way.
Yeah, no, that's it. Thank you, ladies, very much for your time. I'm just going to check something.
Which is?
I forgot how long I was reading that before I said anything next. So, elves don't need to sleep, they just meditate. It says they meditate deeply.
Yes.
But it doesn't say how aware they are.
Not very.
Not very. Okay, so I couldn't sit and meditate and cheese a long rest for 4 hours while just watching Janus.
No.
Okay, that's fine. I will go and take a sit in the church. This was a downtime activity, and I don't think
Ruin
it's...
church?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's not like a check or anything for it, and I don't really know what I want to obtain. No, actually, I do. I'm gonna sort of schmooze with the people in the ruined church. Canvassing? No. I forget what the downtime activity is called, but getting information. And basically trying to find out what the relationship between Janhus / the Hussites and what their stance on the war is.
Okay. Roll
And then-
me. I'll do 2 rolls for this.
Okay.
The first one will be to determine whether you get advantage on the second or not.
Okay.
But I will let you choose which way around you do them. it will be persuasion and investigation.
I'll do persuasion first because I feel like I would need to get people to talk to me. I feel like, yeah.
You have advantage on your investigation check. Yeah, a 20.
Pretty good.
So
I would
what
also
is-
like to find out, not so abruptly, because I'm not just going to go up to one of his followers and say, "Could he kill somebody?" But could he kill somebody? Like, have
what
sights.
was the first thing you were asking about?
Stance on the wall, basically, of Janhus and her sights in general.
Okay. We will leave you there then, while Varin carries out that investigation. Hello, Skuld.
Hello.
Everyone has split up. Salikas has gone looking for Erlingi, and Althea has gone looking for Flogi. I will let you choose to go with one of them, or you can go after someone else entirely. Rogar has already gone looking for Tinbacker and has been called to a meeting by Vantor Trench. You saw what happened with her.
Who's Vantal Trench again? Is he the
Private eye.
The paparazzi? Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
The hopeful private eye turned desperate paparazzi.
And sorry, tell me again where Varin is.
Varin went to Janhus.
Boring, boo. I'll go with Calthea.
Okay. In that case, we will turn to Salikas.
What the hell?
Well, if there's two of you on that one, it'll probably take longer, so I don't want Chris just sitting around.
I'm gonna
on
kill
his own.
myself. To all the viewers out there, I'm gonna kill myself.
All the viewers out there.
It's me. I'm the
Hey,
viewers.
we got 15 views on the last one, but since it's unlisted, I assume Faisal sat and watched it on his own a few times.
Yep.
I think a couple of those, maybe 2 or 3 of those views are me as well.
Well, hey, to our listeners out there, our avid 15 listeners, keep it up.
I never
Comment
watched
down
it,
below,
but one
comment
of
down
them
below
will
who your
be me.
favourite is. If you're a
'Cause
Sandcast guy, put a fist in the chat.
Also, if you find the channel and you click on the podcast, like you can watch the video, even if you're not invited to watch it.
How would you find the channel if it's got no content?
Well, it's got the podcast.
Yeah, it's got content,
Anyway.
great content.
Salikas, you are looking for Erlingi.
Yes. Little metary, but would I know where he would be going? Because was I aware of this meeting he had with the pirate?
I believe Erlingi was one of the last you let go. Correct me if I'm wrong, everyone.
I think he was the last, because he was the last one we
Okay.
interrogated.
Okay, so
Erlingi,
do you
you
recommend-
could follow out the castle.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna, use my vampirical ways to kind of float through the night on top of rooftops and just make sure I'm keeping a good distance from him.
Is that something you can do? Can you float?
When did I say float? Did I say float?
Yes.
Well, no, I can. I've got.
Can you
spider
still cast
climb.
fly?
Oh yes.
When did I say float? Wait, did I say
I
float?
can climb on walls and I can cast fly, but I'm not going.
Cast fly.
What?
What allows you to cast fly?
Oh, you just have wings.
My flute.
You do have wings, yeah.
I have wings.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
float.
You.
I'm looking, thinking I'm a bard. Of course I can fly. I've got a flute. Like I can do whatever the fuck I want. Not forgetting these big fucking wings on my back.
Salikas just looking at a tower like, how could I get up there? If only I had a rope.
But yeah, I mean, I've got my spider climb, so I was imagining me like darting from wall to wall, like keeping in the shadows and like I'm gonna stay a decent distance behind him so he doesn't know he's being followed.
Okay, roll me stealth first, please.
With advantage.
Nope.
I don't need advantage. Who am I kidding? Oh,
13. Let me just see what Lingy's passive perception is.
he turns around and he just sees me standing on a roof.
Where
That
is
does not need
he?
advantage.
Oh, I shouldn't have been so cocky.
I don't
Famous
need
last words.
advantage.
I've got a +10. I don't need fucking advantage.
You're lucky. You beat its passive perception.
I don't need
Okay, roll me
advantage.
an acrobatics with advantage, please. Okay. You do not have a hard time following him. You have a slightly harder time being quiet about it. But you do not have a hard time following him. And you follow him for a while until he arrives at the Alingi Estates and walks inside.
Is this
bids
a
good night
heavily,
to the guard and just enters the villa.
heavily guarded? Is this estate? Do you know why I said that like Yoda?
Yoda? Is that you?
Front entrance shall I use?
I'm not going to give you advantage on wisdom checks if you talk like Yoda. If
Oh,
that
never
was
mind.
the end. It as heavily guarded as any somewhat successful noble house is.
Okay. How many guards can I see? Is it just the one like night guard on the gate?
Roll me a perception, please. With advantage, you have night vision.
What say? Do I get advantage for that?
Night vision.
Okay, you can see 5 or 6 guards patrolling outside, and taking a moment to study them, you can kind of see what their patrols would be, and like a gap through them.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try and just get through them, get into the house.
Are you going to get into the house itself?
Has he gone into the house?
He has gone
Like-
into the house.
Do I know of? Does Olingi have like a family? Does he have like a wife?
Yes, he does.
He does. Does he have children?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna sneak in. Yeah, as best I can.
Through door or window?
Window. Do they have like? Can I get on the roof and do they have like a roof? What are they called? Skylight.
Skylight.
Yeah.
Me a flat D20.
Okay.
Above 10, yes. No, they don't.
God damn it. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go straight in through the window.
Okay, could you give me a thieves' tools check, please?
Yes.
I will say that you, on a 9, you managed to get it open, but it's loud.
Okay.
So, you kind of jam your tool in, and you know that your next move is going to be a loud one, but will get the door opened. So I will give you a chance to consider your next move.
Okay. Can I peer through the window? What can I see?
It looks to be a hallway on the other side.
A hallway. Okay. Am I on the ground floor or am I on the
You're
first
currently
floor?
on the ground floor.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go around and I'm gonna try the front door because if it's open, I can get in without. Unless there's anyone manning the front door? Is there?
There's kind of like a porch all the way around the front side of the building, and the guards are in front of that porch. So to get to the window, you're already on it, so you can kind of just sneak in behind them.
All right. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that then.
The
Is
door,
the door open?
the door creaks open as you pull on it.
Okay. What do I
You
see?
are now in the entryway of the Alingi Estates.
Can I hear a noise coming from any direction around me?
Roll me a perception, please. You hear a door closing upstairs.
And is that all I hear? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna quietly go up and investigate this door. Put my ear to it and see if I can hear what I can hear. If there's chatter on the other side, or if it's just one person. Or by the layout, can I kind of work out what this might be? Could it be like a bed? Would it make sense to be a bedroom or?
Anybody know what an architectural design check would be?
I'd say maybe Hocknose actually.
I'd say just flat intelligence for that.
Okay.
You have no idea what it would be.
Okay.
But you can roll your perception if you like the list of the door.
Yeah, go on then.
You put your ear right up to the keyhole, and you hear on the other side like the kind of dull roaring of a fire, and the scratch of a feather on paper.
Brilliant. Okay. I'm going to disguise self as one of his guards, and enter.
Does disguise self need a roll of any sort?
Well, the thing is, I have disguised self, but I also have.
Vessel is
No.
shaking his head.
I was
not,
gonna say,
not even from the other guys.
But disguise self doesn't hold up to physical inspection. Use that how you will.
I was gonna say I also have a disguise kit, if that makes
Your
any difference.
disguise kit will do nothing.
Okay. What's the fucking point of my disguise kit then?
Like a mustache, like a fucking face paint. Disguise self is like changing clothes, changing body. No extra arms, no extra legs though.
Is he really going to be inspecting me though?
Probably not.
It just doesn't hold up to physical inspection. That's just like the
Yeah.
rules of the
Yeah,
whether or not that actually
if you
fucking
give yourself
happens.
a really big nose, and for some reason he went to do and got your nose, he wouldn't feel a nose there.
Okay. Ready,
But maybe he has that sort of relationship with his guards, you know.
He gives you a big kiss on the cheek, and then all my makeup off my face runs
He
off.
goes to slap you on your ass, and like instead of hitting tin, he hits ass. He's like, "What the fuck? Where's your armor?"
Okay, I'm
Okay,
gonna
you
cast that.
disguised yourself as a guard.
But I would like to also. Can I just do a quick like? Would it be just be a flat intelligence to know like how guards would address him?
There isn't like
Or
a
would I-
society role, is there?
I suppose the closest thing may be history, but
Yeah, go for a history.
I don't know why I suggested that. Okay, so
Yeah.
he something.
You have no idea how a guard would address him, despite the fact that you have guards of your own.
Why?
You have no idea how guards would talk to this guy.
Why wouldn't you advocate for deception? What's going on?
Because I feel like when I get in there and I start talking, I'm gonna use deception anyway, so it'll be okay. Yeah, I'm in. I'm gonna open the. I'm gonna knock and then enter.
You hear a frustrated sigh on the other side, and the door quickly opens to Ilingi. And he's like, "Yes, what is it?"
Wait, give me 2 seconds. I didn't think this through. I didn't think what I was gonna say when I opened the door. Sorry, sir. Just checking you were here. I didn't hear you come in.
It's none of your business as to where I am.
Is there anything I can get for you, sir?
No, I would have called for the servants.
Okay, terribly sorry, sir.
What is this? Please roll me a deception with disadvantage. You can see he is looking at you with a degree of suspicion.
Why do I do it like this? Okay.
Well, explain yourself.
Shit. I'm stood there in this fake armor, just going, "Ooh, what do I say?" No, I'm sorry, sir. It's been a long day, and I've got something to tell you about your children. No, I can't say that. I'm trying to think of something that will let me
about my
let me
children?
enter. Let me enter.
Speak up.
Oh God, this time. I'm gonna say sorry, sir. Just run off and change my guard's uniform. But then hopefully he's gonna leave his little place where he was, and I'm gonna run in, sneak in to see what he was writing down in this journal or whatever he was writing in.
As you run, you hear him shout, "Guards, Captain!" and as you start to hear the rush of armor around several corners around you, we will cut to Calthea and.
That couldn't have gone
Skull.
worse.
Calthea and Skull, you have decided to head off in search of Floggy Magnuson.
Ah, yes, that's what we were doing. I didn't forget that. What? Where are we going?
That is a good question. Also, I'm wearing my new headphones and they're noise cancelling, so I can't really hear myself. It's kind of muffled. It's really freaking me out. Sorry. I'm like, oh, this is nice, but what the heck? Anyway,
Thank you. Sponsored by Sony to our viewers at
sponsored by
home.
this. Exactly. What's the brand? Anyway, not the point. I was going to ask Mitch. I have clairvoyance, but I don't have it prepared. Does it take time to still cast a spell?
It would take 10 minutes, wouldn't it? Is that how it works? You can cast any spell as a ritual?
No, only wizards can do that.
Oh, then no, you can't cast it.
It's fine. I'll just go cry.
Tell Skull how to do it.
hey, Scald.
I don't know if clairvoyance is clairvoyance a ritual? It is not.
No. Yeah. I guess I don't really have a clue. The last time we saw him was still in the castle.
Oh, we don't know where we're going.
No.
I'm sorry, I was just following you.
No
I
worries,
thought you
Skull.
knew
It's
where-
fine. Yeah, no, we haven't really got to this point, but we're gonna get to it now. We're doing it.
Ah.
We're doing it right now.
Okay, so what is the last thing we remember about Flogi? What is the last thing we remember about Flogi? He left?
Floki-
Is that it? Is it very much literally the last of the...
The last time you saw him, he said he was going to get to the bottom of it.
Oh, it's the last time I saw him as well. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one. You have. With your late arrival, you missed nothing.
Oh.
Your
So,
bags.
where do you think the bottom of it is?
Well, we can ask maybe the guards if he's still in the castle. From there, I'm not sure. He might be tailing to wait, hold on. To Vanquage? Is that right?
Tinvaka?
Tinvaka.
To Vanquage.
You think, he probably would try to kill her, especially because Rogar sent her away without any security detail.
Given the fact
Perhaps we should follow. So basically, what I'm saying is maybe we should follow Rogar.
Maybe we should just head back to the Golden Leaf. Yeah, or follow Rogar. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, that's a. Oh yeah. Did Rogar tell us that he sent Tinvaka to the Golden Leaf? I don't know where we are. Say you
Hey,
did.
Rogar,
I can't
That's what you
remember.
did. You did.
I think so.
No, that's not the answer though. The answer was you did, babe. Come on.
No, I didn't tell you.
No.
No.
Yeah, you have no idea. You have no idea where Tinvaka is.
Who knows
You
what
don't know where
Tinvaka is?
Tinvaka is.
Hey.
You don't know where Flogi is.
Hey,
Rogar's
Kathia, do
walked
you want
off
to go?
into the distance.
Kathia, do you want to have a drink?
You know what? I really don't drink, but to be honest, I do miss Leaf from the Golden Leaf. So maybe we should just go for absolutely no reason.
Yeah,
you
let
know?
us
Yes, I
ask,
did
let us-
mention.
There we go. Retcon Leon.
Perhaps we
Let's
should
see
ask
it.
around. Like you said, like you suggested before, any of the guards, whether they saw Flogi leave the keep. He probably did. He probably is tailing Tinvaka. I think that is a wise assumption, especially because it is very obvious, well, to the silliest of eyes, that a Dragonborn committed this murder. But maybe we still do not know that for certain anyway.
I'll see like the sort of nearest.
Oh, where's
guard.
Kaldane?
Yeah, Caldane.
I don't know why you keep calling that. It's weird.
Shut the fuck up.
Wait, how do you say his name?
Calden. Calden, never any other way.
Wait, how's
He
how do
is not a reference to any other character that has ever been made.
Basil, what's the reference?
Kaldane, what's his second name again? I can't remember.
Doesn't have one.
Ah,
I don't know.
do you know any synonyms for blessed, Kalthea?
I was making some absolutely cracking jokes there.
I'm trying to think of one.
Oh no.
Thundersweet.
Thundersweet. Very nice.
Yeah. Okay, I can deal with that one. Commander, hello. I was wondering if you had any word on where Flogi Magnusson has gone to. I mean, do you know if he has left the keep?
Yeah, he stormed out of the keep just before you started doing your interrogations.
I see. And Tinvaka has also gone at this point, right?
Yes, she left a few moments ago.
So, in a sense, Flogi might be ahead of Tinvaka if they.
He definitely left before she did.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I think it. I mean, she probably is like suspect number one to him. So.
Yeah.
Um.
Do we want to? What do you think?
Any indication of what direction Tinvaka went, or actually Flogi?
Tinvaka, I'm not sure, but it looked like Flogi was heading towards Arva's Square. I believe that's close to where they've got their accommodation anyway.
Okay. Perhaps we should stop there, and maybe if we turn up with nothing, we will go find Rogar at our inn.
Yeah. I also have sending, so I can just,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't you let Rogar know to keep his eyes peeled for Flogi?
I will do my first sending to let Rogar know. Hey, this
Make
is a
it as
big
many
deal.
words as you can. Try.
No.
What is it? Is it 25 words? Is the limit?
25.
25.
The way. Sorry.
Okay.
The use in season 2 Fancy High, that's why I know.
This is the Laura Bailey effect coming back in again. Frick. Okay. Rogar, Gold, and I.
You probably don't need to say Rogar at the start if it's coming
No,
directly
no,
to
no,
me.
no. We're trying to do it in as many words as possible.
Dear Rogar.
I hope you're well and your family is alright. Just to let
Nope.
you know.
Oh no, I lost where I was as well.
You've used 14 words.
Dang it. Wait, 14? No.
15 words.
Wait. I have 15 words left or I've used 15 words.
Hey,
You've got
this is out of
6 words left.
character.
Yeah, Mitch is cheating.
This is out of
It's
character.
cheating.
Oh,
You
I
know
would
what? Just
do
cancel
it
the
again.
spell. Just cancel the spell and start
I would
again.
like
It is
I
okay.
would,
Just-
I'd like a refund on my spell, please.
I'll cast Dispel Magic on that stupid
Okay,
fucking
you've used 4 words.
spell. I'll counter
So
spell.
far you've said Rogar, Scold, and I.
Finding Flogi. Keep eye out for Flogi. Let me know. Do I have... Hold on. Do I have one more? Okay.
Did you just count your own words there?
To be honest, I don't know what I'm doing. How many words do I have left?
Can someone sending back? I don't know.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
can.
reply to it.
Yeah.
How long after?
I think just straight away.
Okay. Oh, I'll just say, like, let me know if you see him, but I know that's probably too many words.
God, send it.
No,
But
you're
just let me know. Yeah.
That's
Rogar,
fine.
do you reply on your way to...
Yeah,
And
I'll
Josh.
sending back
Very stressful.
Timvaka and Amin gone, probably to Bolingbrook, going to see Vantor about a lead.
But that's
Okay.
a fucking waste. Yeah, we're at the square.
Wait, going to
made
see
it.
Vantor about a lead regarding murder weapon.
Okay,
He
you're
has a
at the
little-
square, looking up at the yawning portal where you know the Yomic retinue are staying.
Any Yormik people about?
Hell yeah. They've
You
filled
over
the
there,
place.
the one with the fur on his shoulders.
One of them is like, me?
Yes, you,
Yeah, what do you want?
Mr. Magnuson. Have you seen him recently?
Oh yeah, he came through all the fury.
In a rage.
Oh, not quite that much. We would not be talking here if he was doing that.
I see. Well,
Oh.
I've got his herbs anyway. Which I hope everyone remembers.
Oh,
from
how
the
did you
last
get his herbs?
well,
they were
it's a
with
big-
Lord Balder.
huge long story. Long story. Anyway, just making sure everyone knows this. He went up to his room.
Yeah.
Goodbye. We're gonna go up to his room.
Wait, what?
Thank you.
I have nothing more to say to you.
Well, I thought for today things
I'm
would
speedrunning this motherfucking mystery. I'm speedrunning it. Where's speed?
It's making up for being late.
Go.
Okay, you can head up to his rooms.
Yeah.
Can we listen at the door?
Roll me
That's skull
perception,
speeding.
please.
Yeah, sorry,
Well-
everyone.
Where's the car?
Yes,
Uh,
you're
Skulls,
Skulls,
right.
man, it's Skulls speeding up the stairs.
It's because I live on such a massive estate. You know, boy races love to speed down my huge road. What did you say? Perception?
Yes,
It's not that I've been to your house.
Damn it, I'm not good at
stealth.
perception.
Perception.
Do I mean
and
to give it
stealth.
advantage?
Perception and what? Sorry.
Stealth.
And stealth. I'm not being stealthy.
You're just gonna let all the other Yomic people in the tavern see that you have stooped down to listen in at their leader's door.
I'm not stooping or anything. I'm just like walking up to the door.
Okay. You've been seen then. Roll me a perception.
Yeah, I mean, I don't feel suspicious. I'm also Yormik.
You got your enemy on the other side.
Well, I'm just gonna knock on the door then.
A few moments later, the door opens and you are faced with the wall of muscle that is Flogi Magnuson.
Great.
Hello,
hands,
sir.
appreciate
He
that.
looks down at you.
Hello?
What do you want?
Well, I was just wondering how, your investigation fares.
Well, I don't think that's any of your business.
It's actually
Fraternized
very
with the
specifically
enemy.
is my business.
Not from where I'm standing.
But you're standing in water deep.
Do you expect me to simply talk?
No, I was just wondering how it's going.
And I've told you, I'm not going to tell you.
That is very boring.
Well,
Well,
Well, I mean, you're looking for who killed your friend. Yes? Your brother in the battlefield. We're looking for who killed your friend.
well, fraternizing with the enemy.
then the enemy is...
The Dragonborn.
You still think it was her?
I saw the wound. I know the marks that their claws leave.
Ah, well then, that is all. Thank you.
He slams the door.
How very boring. What a stupid man.
Before he slams the door, does he have like I say Charlie Day, but like a murder wall? Or like any,
Roll me a perception, please.
cool.
Just
And
to like
because-
try and get a glance between his arms as he's talking.
To feed her gap.
His desk is definitely very busy with some assortment of things.
Yeah. Nothing stands out though.
You can't make out what they are. But I would say that the man you have assumed him to be, based on how he has acted, there's certainly a lot of pages of writing.
So he is what, writing murderous poetry?
More just, hey, a guy like that doesn't write that much. There's a lot of writing over there.
He's writing a manifesto against Dragonborn.
I mean,
Say, also roll me, on an 18, roll me an Arcana with advantage.
okay, please, good lord.
There seems to be a collection of spell scrolls as well.
Oh boy, okay.
And something flashing in the room.
Ooh, okay. I'll let Skull know, like kind of whisper it to him. Like there's something, I think he's doing something magic in there. Or at least he's like, hold on, pause, wait. There's a lot of writing in the room. The person cast Speak Undead. He has a lot of spell scrolls and is currently casting magic.
But his reaction to... Well, I mean, he is like a prime suspect. It'd be great if, the one preaching peace was killed and it was blamed on an entire nation and it plunged the world into war. What do you want me to do about it?
I'm not sure. I posed the question. I don't know if anything sparked off, but the colors, were they like you saw? If I saw like the light, did the colors potentially
What color was
signify
the
anything?
light? Go on, set the
White.
precedent.
I know what that means. What?
That's stupid.
It only ever particularly matters when it is god related. This is not.
Was Be Good Dead?
Yeah, I was just associating necromantic
Cultist.
spells with necromancy gods.
Oh, I thought it was just a reference to Baldur's Gate. I think it's this similar.
No, it's just a happy coincidence.
Well, that's why I knew.
Should have been because of the liches we fight.
What the fuck is a liches? Well, I mean, I can ask him in a really suggestive way to let us in.
Oh, you have a.
But that's the thing, like, it is very suggestive. I mean, he wouldn't know I'd cast the spell. It is just, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
Yeah, we could try that. My brain thought of another thing, but we can try that. Maybe we let him know. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That the murder weapon. He probably won't believe us, so he won't say anything. That the murder weapon isn't real.
I think people's minds are very strong and can twist and turn into knots, even when the knots don't really make any sense. Because to me, Tinvaka still could have done it. She just wants to frame herself to, cast any suspicion off of herself. Because why would she want to immediately seem like the murderer? which is what I'm sure, even if we did bring up a murder weapon to Floki, it would be like.
Yeah.
But up to you. You take the lead on this, whether I cast suggestion or you ask it, you tell him about the murder weapon, or both happens.
I think I function off the goodness of people, but that's a fair point that he can just twist the fact that it's a murder weapon to still base his point that Tavinka could have done it. I think, given the circumstances, hate it, but we might have to use suggestion. Yeah, I'll give you the go. And hate myself doing it, but I'll give you the go.
Okay. I'll knock on his door again.
It immediately opens. He's like, "What do you want?"
Well, I think you want to let us take a look around your room, and just have a really honest chat about some things, as I cast suggestion.
What save does he need?
It's a wisdom. Let me just post it in the chat.
I'll read out loud for the viewers.
Oh yeah, okay. It's a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw.
DC 15, will he make it?
He doesn't know whether or not. I've cast the spell, even if he does fail, but seems like he does. So I guess we get
He
into the room.
fails and he steps aside and says, "Oh well, of course, come on in."
Listen, friend, I know you are hurting. You are, aren't you?
Is this part of suggestion? Like,
Oh no. No. I'm just like, I asked for an honest chat as well.
would that mean that he has to be truthful? Just
I
going
don't
forward
know.
where this conversation may be headed.
However you want to interpret. Interpret.
I'm not gonna give you a sneaky double cast of Zone of Truth as well.
That's
Possibly
fine.
true.
However you want to interpret having an honest conversation, whether or not it's really honest or if it's just a conversation about feelings.
He kind of just doesn't answer.
Is there a look in?
Can I roll insight?
Yeah.
What does he look like right now?
Yeah, roll me an insight.
May I give the help action, please?
I think you would have been better at insight.
It's fine. Look at that, 22. I probably would have gone 22.
You feel that like him letting you into his room is so against his own nature that he's kind of spaced out.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to take a look at the writings on the desk, and what the fuck is the glowing thing still happening?
The glowing thing is still happening. It is emanating from a stone.
Can I inspect the stone, or do I already know what it is? Because I
Give
do.
me an Arcana check.
I don't know if I can do advantages again, but I would love to if I can. Okay, no.
I'm re-rolling.
Okay, cool. Oh, buddy.
For our listeners, that is an ability Scold has. We don't
Oh,
run
yeah.
a table where people can just decide to reroll.
By the way, I'm shifting time. Just bear with me.
You recognize these as sending stones.
Yes, I
and
do.
it is currently displaying that a message is waiting.
I'm a wizard, of course I know it's a sending stone.
And with that, we are going to cut to Rogar. It is now 2 a.m. And
I
Rogar,
thought of something that I
I
thought of something that I should have done when I was singing. Will you? I was going to say, could I have sent the crow to go to where? Could I have sent Quoth to go where? Amin and Tinvaka were going, and then just let me know what was going on, and then fly back.
Yeah, same deal with the rats. It would have taken double time. But
Well, it's more just a thing of maybe you can get over there and then let me know what the situation is once I've left or something like that. I mean, he can fly, so it can't take that long. And he can talk.
okay, I will say that Baron could have come up with that idea on his walk.
Can I just ask if we've had a long rest? Sorry.
No, you have not, because it would take 8 hours.
Right, I'm going to Vantos.
You arrive at Van Thor's, and you see he is all aflutter and excited, and there is a life in him you have not seen before because he has a case.
Vantor, you sent a courier for me?
Yes, I did. We have a case, Rogar.
Okay, calm down. explain it to me in more words than were on that letter.
A woman arrived earlier, looking. I probably should have asked her name. I was just so excited that she had a case for me.
Who?
She looked.
Yes, describe her.
Very, very rich. Purple and gold was her outfit. She said she was a steward of a noble lord, and had a great mission for a private eye such as me to undertake.
And what was the mission?
To find the craftspeople of this claw that she had a drawing of for me, and I so expertly recreated in my letter for you.
Yes, it was a good drawing. Did she mention anything about this claw?
Just that if I could get information as to its craftsperson, she could pay me very well.
Okay. Have you got any leads on it at the moment, or is this an entirely new concept to you?
Well, if I were to have the claw, it would be a lot easier. She said that while she did have it in her possession, she does not anymore. But yes, I think if we cannot find this claw, then we take these drawings to craftsmen to see if they know anything.
How honest do I want to be?
What?
Leon says to himself out of character. Oh, for God's sake. Okay. Right. Yeah. So, I'll say to Vantor, what time approximately did she show up to ask about this?
About midnight, just before, perhaps.
Okay.
Oh, all of my notes just closed.
His book slammed shut in front of him.
You can continue. I know most of this bit anyway.
So, and she never mentioned anything else. It was exclusively about this claw, and she wanted information about it.
Yes. Suddenly, I feel like I'm the one being investigated.
No. It's have you got any leads on any possible or any well-known craftspeople you would go to first?
Well, I asked her initially if there was a maker's mark on the claw, as I'm sure you know that is a requirement of the guild, the craftsman's guild, to have a maker's mark upon it. She said there wasn't, so I have limited it to 3 people in the city who would be willing to undertake a job such as that to go against the guild.
Assuming not the most honest people. What are their names?
The first is a dark elf craftswoman named Zobera of Vinda. Then there is a dwarf named Belnick Marblehand, and a Yomic craftsman called Sven Fallinson.
Okay, yeah, Rogar quickly jot that down somewhere. He pulled out a big A4 notepad. A little flip book he got from the first day on the job.
He also tells you their addresses.
Yeah, Rogar jot all that shit down. Who would you suggest investigating first, or who would you like to go for, and I can take one of the others and get these crossed off our list?
I don't mind. Belnick is known to be a rather miserable chap, quite antisocial. Zobera is... I've spoken to her before. She's quite affable. Sven, I don't know too well. I know he had a bit of a problem with the Craftsman's Guild a while back.
Okay, if you already know the Dark Elf, perhaps you go speak to her first. I'll go speak to one of the other 2, and then I guess we'll both make our way to the third one whenever we're finished, and just if we meet there or one's already there or whatever, we can figure it out.
Very well. I will set off straight away.
Okay. Thank you for the information, Fanta.
And while Rogar has a little think of who he heads to. Varen, you have been investigating the church.
Nothing.
You have learned that the general Hussite opinion towards the war is pro, because it is Yarmuk people fighting Dragonborn, both of which are heathens. The less heathens there are in the world, the better.
If I found anything on, I guess the question would be how ruthless Janus is, and would he kill someone to start a war?
I would say on your roll you managed to cut through the general superstition around the man, all of which are conflicting reports of various levels of godly power. But the general consensus at the heart of it is that since his days in the war, he has been a man who would not harm someone else. He's been very staunchly anti-violence.
How long have I been here?
It is currently 2 a.m.
Okay, so about an hour. What's he been doing while I was here?
He saw to a few more of the homeless people, and then he gave you a quick glance, like, why is he still around after he's been investigating me? And then just went to bed.
Okay. And does he sleep? Like, is there a priest's bedroom? I don't know what you would call it in the church.
He sleeps amongst the people. This is not his church.
No, of course. It's a homeless shelter, this one.
Yes.
So there's just a bed or a cot or something around.
Yeah.
Okay. And basically, once he's gone to bed, I feel like we'll need a perception check. Can I do a perception check to see if he's actually sleeping?
Yes.
Or he's just sitting there like, you
can't tell much on an 11. You basically come to the conclusion of I can't tell unless I walk up and poke him, in which I would have my answer because of course he would then be awake.
wait for like half an hour to try and hash out whether he actually is asleep, and then I would head back to the castle.
Okay. It's Salakas then.
It's me.
Salakas, the guards are all seem to be converging.
Yeah, I'm gonna use technology to turn off all the lights in this place. Try give myself some sort of advantage in the situation. So between me and the room that he was in, he's exited this room, right?
He has, yes.
And then
the captain of the guard has gone to him, and they are beginning to have a conversation while the rest of the guards are all kind of looking for whatever has happened.
Right. Is with all this off if it's in the middle of the night?
I would like you to say that again. Your internet did not enjoy that sentence.
Okay.
Go and tell Joe to stop playing fucking Stardew.
So are all the lights not off? Can I see? I mean, can they see?
They're struggling. There is a gloom.
Okay. Is there a way I can sneak into the room that they were in? That he was in,
If you
sorry.
roll me a spell,
Oh God, please.
I'll give you a stealth with advantage if you if you remember the very easy way you could get around them.
Is it something to do with my cloak?
Yep.
What does this motherfucker do? Because I spent the whole time making a plan, and I was gonna cast invisibility.
You have made it dark. If you can find a very easy way around them, you would not need to be invisible.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey man, you can walk on the ceiling.
I could do that. I will never. Okay, I'll do. Is everyone froze? Or is it just?
No, just you.
We can hear the occasional word you say.
Oh, brilliant.
I think what I made out there was I would have never thought to do that.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah, I'll go.
And
I
then
don't know if you said anything else there.
I did, but nothing important. Yeah, look. Are they just in the hall?
They are in the hall having a quiet conversation.
Okay. Then yeah, I'm gonna go into this room, see if I can grab this book and like leave out of a window, and I'm gonna sit on the roof and read anything.
Stealth with advantage, please.
On my way past as well, can I hear? Are they just whispering about an intruder? Is that all they're saying?
stealth with advantage, and you might find out.
Okay.
You hear Lord Ilingi say to the captain of his guard that he believes there is an intruder, and he is suspicious of who this intruder might be, and he believes that perhaps his life is in danger, and he must leave now rather than in the morning to go and see his allies. He tells the guard to inform his wife that he may be away for a while, but he's fine. And then he makes his way towards the staircase to leave.
And he's not gone back for anything in that room?
He is not, no. You see that he puts on a cloak that does... it looks well made, but it's not rich or anything. And he pulls a hood up over his face and then leaves.
Okay. Can I would I know where would I know the allies he's got here?
You could assume they were the pirates that he has met with. Anyone who made notes last session, did Raylin reveal a location to you? I can't remember if it's been said.
I don't know if he mentioned. Look, I feel like he mentioned docks or something, but I don't know if he mentioned that as like anything specific.
There was a specific place name that would have been said.
This man better not fucking leave. I'm trying to do business with him.
Did he? Oh, he never talked about Skullport, did he?
He will not have talked about Skullport.
Skullport's underground, babe.
Yeah, I know.
No.
I mean, if we can't remember it, then
place.
I'd
I don't
probably
remember
know.
the place.
Yeah.
The name would have stood out to you.
No, I don't remember the place.
Okay, you
Between the
don't know
aisles.
where he would be going.
Okay. Well, can I say, has he written anything in this journal that he was writing in?
Roll me an investigation. You see that what he was writing was a letter to his wife to discuss the fact that he's going to be leaving for a while. Flicking through the pages, it's definitely his journal. You see mentions of pirates and a pirate cove, but not where this pirate cove would be. Roll me another investigation. There is an itinerary list on his desk that makes rather frequent mention of meetings taking place in the Leaky Hole.
Leaky Hole. Okay. Do I know where this is? What is that? Is it about?
Roll me a history with advantage. Not only do you know what it is, but you've been just in your general life in Waterdeep. It is a fairly rough tavern in the Docks district.
Okay. Well, I guess that's his next stop.
See, this is why the name would have stood out to you if I mentioned it last week.
Okay, so I'm gonna pocket this journal just as like evidence, and I'm gonna. Can I? Is he too far away now, or can I follow him to the Leaky Hole, or shall I go to everyone else?
Roll me a perception to see if you can see him in the night.
Do I get advantage because of my dark vision?
I would say that they would balance each other out.
Okay.
So you're back with to a nothing. Yeah, you can see where he is.
I'm just gonna slowly follow him.
Okay. Skuld and Calthea, you are investigating the rooms of Flogi.
The writing is him copying down messages from the stone? Question mark.
Roll me an investigation, please.
Statement. Hassel's taken over DM in this session. That is what it says.
No, they are not. They are various other things, but it does not seem to be recordings of the sending stone.
I suppose that would be to Sanderson, wouldn't it?
it's not
various other
standard.
things, like what?
There is.
He's gone.
Okay, there's a few things.
Yeah. Okay.
Annoyingly, because of the way the flow chart works, they're in different places, so I'm having to scroll back and forth.
Oh no.
Okay. There is a pile of spell scrolls. Looking over them with a 25 investigation and just being a wizard, you can pretty easily tell fairly quickly that some of them are of sending and some of them are of alter self. Then there is a letter. Calthea, can you roll me a history, please?
Ooh, great, that's big.
Never mind.
I mean, you can if you want. You can finish that sentence.
I don't know, how could I... Why, can I help her or not? Is there something I can help on?
Remember?
I don't know. I've literally no idea. Like, you tell me. I'm very good at history.
It is a history check on the handwriting, so it is
Yeah, okay,
Calthea's
whatever.
personal history.
Oh, flip.
You can reroll it.
You can be like, look,
Once again,
look.
for my viewers at home, I can do that. It's within the rules. I think that's my 2. Whatever.
God, do it for the plot. Are you serious? You don't have to do it. I can get a 7. I can live with the 7.
It's fine, don't worry. I've silvery barbs your row. Not give
Okay.
you advantage.
Oh,
That's my...
You just met it on 11. You recognize it is the personal handwriting of Marco Dandoro.
oh.
And aside from the sending stone flashing, there is also a document that seems to be a list of questions with different handwriting scribbled underneath.
Do I recognize any, and what do they say? If not, if I don't recognize them.
Recognize what?
Oh, the handwriting. Is it the same handwriting, or is it
It
different
is not the
handwriting?
same handwriting, and you do not recognize it.
Okay, what does the writing say? Can I read it? I can flex how many languages I can.
The questions are: when
Oh,
will your
God.
Marva attack? Where will they attack? What is the size of their military? How far along is the Tiefling Alliance? And where do the Narnia hide? And there is answers to each of them, apart from the last one.
When will
Wait.
you wear wigs?
When will you wear wigs is the one that is not answered.
Do you really? Sorry, I missed the last proper question, not the wigs one. I'll never forget the wigs one.
Where do the Narnia hide?
Where do the gnome? How do you spell it?
Nornir.
N-I. Okay. Hide.
Can I be peering over Calthea's shoulder?
Yes.
Ah, scored. Yes.
I'm just curious about this piece of paper with the odd questions.
Yeah, I also have questions about the questions. Can I do a history? Or is it a society?
What purpose?
Oh no, I'm gonna butcher the name. Nornir? How do you say it? Sorry. I'm probably supposed to.
Narnia is the pronunciation.
Oh yeah, Nornir.
I'll
like
allow you to roll a history with advantage.
Thank you.
Uh,
Thank you. Yeah.
There's something that you have heard of a few times before. Specifics you can't quite remember. You just know that they have been brought up always around Skuld, and you remember Croesus calling him one.
Oh. Scott? What the? Don't shush me. I have questions now. No, don't shush me, bro.
We are not alone in this room. I will reveal nothing.
Yeah, we won't reveal nothing. Cool, that's fine. We can talk about it later. Fine.
Okay, we can. If you, I mean, I won't. You can try. It's okay.
I have zone of truth. Don't make me use it.
I will take a long rest.
Right here, right now.
He's pulled the Yoda maneuver of simply falling
Honestly?
asleep to avoid questions.
Honestly, I'm tired.
Eldon, is that you?
Okay, well, what the fuck? What's Fluggy doing?
He's still spaced out.
Is there
I
like
want
a
to know what is
bed?
on the sending stone.
Mm.
I want to know. What were the other questions? They were about your mother.
When will your mother attack? Military size, Tiefling Alliance. Where do the Nornir hide? And I think I missed one.
It's okay, one of these questions just
where-
really doesn't
where
matter
will they
anyway.
Oh, where will they attack? Okay.
Yeah.
when and
And it has
When,
answers.
where, how big, and how far along is the alliance?
You said it has
Yes,
answers. What are they?
Oh,
We are reading. I can see it with my eyes.
correct. They are correct answers.
Okay, okay, fine, whatever. If it doesn't matter, I don't care. Don't worry. Whatever.
where will they go? Where will they attack?
But they it has answers. Is the answers at least in? Oh, the questions. It's in a different handwriting to the most common handwriting here.
As in the Flogies?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, the Flogies questions. It's Flogies questions.
It is Flogies questions.
And there are answers from another body.
Mm.
And another person has written the answers, yes.
And
What the fuck?
or like, is this distinctive handwriting styles from like different, like Sand and Waterdeep? Like, could I tell if this person is like potentially from an area or like nobility?
Roll me an investigation, please.
Sick.
You have advantage because of silvery barbs.
Oh my gosh, I do. Thanks. Well, Lord, I'll leave it up to you.
Nat 20.
Let's go. Thanks, buddy.
That's right. I have converged all of time to find the answer.
Basically, that 20 means you can tell the exact street it was written on.
So there
Phil
are
said it. It's very true.
there aren't specific regional handwritings. Because I don't think anyone uses a different alphabet. So
What about dialects?
Well, you don't get accent in writing, do you?
Well,
So,
certain
like-
words could come up though, like
Yeah, I mean, what do you call? What's the? You got like baps and buns and fucking
Mm-hmm.
whatever
cakes.
the. Well, the
Okay,
whatever the fuck
well,
cool. I don't know.
colloquialisms don't come into these questions. They don't ask around topics where colloquialisms exist. But what you can tell from the questions themselves is that the writing is very flowery and intricate.
Cursive? Does this person
Yeah,
speak in
it's
cursive?
definitely cursive.
Cool. Does this person speak in cursive? Is the real question.
Oh my goodness, George Smith.
So wait. So the answers are in cursive handwriting.
No, the questions themselves.
The questions
Are in-
themselves are in cursive handwriting.
Yeah.
And I guess.
But the questions are Flokies?
They seem to be the most common handwriting here.
Can I insight check on Mitch to read what they mean? Or in cursive. Does it look folded, by the way, the piece of paper? Like it's been it's traveled. It hasn't been written in this room.
Not just folded, but crumpled. And I also tell you on a natural 20 that the answers look like they've been done with a shaky hand, but not because that's just the style of handwriting, but because the hand itself was shaking as it wrote.
Okay. Oh. Sorry, I'm just trying to spell
And
shaking.
you also see below the last, below the second last question, which is the last question answered, the last word kind of like quickly trails off.
The spell scrolls in the room. You said alter self and sending.
Yes.
How many of each? Are there less
not
alter
that
selves?
not that many of sending, but it looks like there's quite a stockpile of alter self.
I'll look at Scold. To.
I'm honestly scared.
I'll speak in Elvish. You speak Elvish, right?
Oof. I don't actually have my languages on this sheet, but I believe I speak Draconic.
I was thinking about speaking Draconic with.
How many languages? You don't
like-
get languages based on intelligence, do you? No, that's just
No.
Pathfinder. Yeah, I think I speak only Common and Draconic.
Okay,
And
that's
you're-
fine.
Yeah,
Wait,
if that's a different language.
Why I don't speak Yormik? Dang it. Okay, gotta go fix that in my thing.
Sluggy still looks
Okay.
spaced out.
Yeah.
When we came up to the room, he was angry, or he was like, what was his demeanor? Just leave now.
No.
I mean, he seemed angry and serious.
But not in a rage.
Not in a rage, no. If he was in a rage, you wouldn't have a face anymore, Skull.
You don't know that. I've survived.
Okay.
His
What do you-
fingers are like. Can you describe him for the viewers at home? Can you describe him? I want to know if his fingers are capable of writing in italics in calligraphic styles and.
Roll me a perception or investigation with advantage. On a 25, you can tell that he would definitely struggle to write like that. Also, he just doesn't seem the kind of man who would.
Did Boulder Urson also share this room?
He didn't.
What the fuck is going on?
I like you want to either, because I don't know if he's been using disguise. Well, hold on, alter self. That's the one. So I don't know if you have dispel magic, because I'm gonna check. But I don't think I have it.
I do, but I've been holding off on using it.
Oh,
I'm a bit scared.
No worries. No worries. Maybe.
Should I use it? I have
Just
it
how-
prepared.
Can you still suggest on top of a suggestion, if that makes sense?
I mean, the suggestion was over. We got into the room and I got to take a look around. You know?
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't know he's been charmed. He just knows that he wanted that to happen.
Okay.
So,
I
I'm
mean,
messaging this, by the way, for posterity.
Cool. Yeah, we've just been saying this in our heads. We've just been looking at each other. Yeah, we can do. I mean, yeah. Are you happy to use that spell slot?
Oh, I'm more than happy to use all my spell slots. I just I had a thought. You
What
know.
was your thought? Mm-hmm.
No, it made me scared. Are you ready?
No. Do it.
Neither am I. I'll like, I'll like kind of like cover my face and I'll point to my finger and I'll like just little zap, like little little sparkles. It's my dispel magic. It just, I don't know, time reverts to when no magic was cast.
Do you look then if you're both covering your eyes?
I'll like peek open after I hear.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like looking through my fingers, but I'm still like.
Then from between your fingers, you watch as Floggy Magnuson disappears, and stood there is a man you recognise and thought dead, the old butler of the Castellantas, Willifort Prowl.
You again.
And we will move now to Rogar.
We have to kill him again.
Again, I don't want to kill anybody.
Rogar, which blacksmith have you gone to see?
This Sven guy, the Yarmouth guy. Also, is the crow back yet? His quoth returned to me.
Sure. He lands on your shoulder right as you arrive outside the blacksmith shop. And he's like, hey.
Well, quoth, have you, what was, did you see, Tim Backer and Amin?
Yeah, they were headed to Bolingbroke Estate.
Oh, so they weren't there when you saw them?
They arrived and were welcomed in with open arms. Not literally, the guards didn't hug them, but they knew they were coming.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Would you be able to track down, I guess, Calthea and Scold?
Could you point me in a direction?
I believe they were going to find Floggy, so I guess check where they've been staying and whether
the Yawning Portal, right?
Well, we saw them over there. Maybe, I guess they were there. I guess that's where they were staying, yeah. And
I'll fly over there.
could you inform them that Dandoro is looking for information about the gauntlet, the murder weapon?
Will do. Catch you on the flip-flop.
Thank you, quoth.
He gives you a salute with his wing and takes off.
I'll give him one back with my hand. I'll use his.
Wait, what?
You use his wing to give him a salute?
Yeah, I'll go and see this Sven guy.
There's quite a while after you knock on the door with like no real response. You knock again, and you hear on the other side like, all right, I'm coming. It's very late." And eventually, the door opens. Oh, this is it. Yes.
Hello, Sven, is it?
Yeah. What is it?
I'm
you
sorry
need?
for the late call. I was wondering if you could answer a few questions. It's very important business on behalf of the city lord directly.
All right. I'm not sure what you need me for.
We are trying to track down an item made by someone that doesn't have a mark for the crafting guild on it.
I wouldn't know anything about that, I'm sure.
I'm sure you wouldn't, but I'm trying to see if you know anyone who would. We've got,
I don't fraternize with those sorts of people.
of course, but if I just give you a couple names, and then can I tell him the names of the dark elf and the thingy just to get his see what he says.
Yeah, I'm sure if there was a suspicious item, one of those two would be up to it. I hope that's all you need.
Can I just quickly? I've got a picture. Could I just show you this, and maybe you know if I don't know if you're very familiar with them, if you know if this might be their style or something like that. And then I want to show him the drawing of it. I want to show him the drawing of it, and then can I insight check him and just see his reaction to it? And I guess
roll me an
how
insight.
shifty he's being, because obviously he seems very shifty already.
Okay, yeah, roll me an insight.
Where's it gone? Oh, Quoth need to give me advantage. No. No.
Hi, Chris.
Bye, Chris.
Oh, he's there.
Chris is leaving to love yous.
Bye.
Bye.
Rogal's screaming in the sky. Wait, Quoth, come back! I need help.
You're back on the wind. It isn't the flip flop.
Yeah,
nothing happened to
alright,
them
yeah.
very
So
much.
I got a 10 on the insight, but I want to show him. I want to show him the drawing of it and see if he's
even on
there's
a
any
10,
recognition on
you
his
see
face.
you see his eyes very briefly bulge, and he's like, wouldn't even know what that is. What's it been used for?
We've heard tell that there was some people interested in buying it, trying to stop the deal in progress. Would you
In buying it? Oh, well, wouldn't know anything about that.
Yes, apparently it's a bit of a hot item at the moment, but we're just trying to track it down. Do you
Why is it so hot?
Well, I'm not really supposed to say this, but between you and me, it was someone was murdered with it.
Oh, by the Norn. Look, I didn't know it was going to be used for that. I swear, this isn't my fault. They were paying very handsomely.
Who?
It was a halfling, and he seemed in charge, and there was a man. He looked rather rich and well-to-do, but he was definitely taking orders from the halfling. He was just being kind of dragged around. He was the one footing the bill while the halfling was in charge.
Can I describe a lingy to him, and is that ringing any bells?
No. This man was bald.
Bald. Ghost is bald. Can I
Yeah,
describe my Ghost
they
to him?
wanted. Yes. He was like that.
Did he have a very strong smell of alcohol?
Yes. Yeah. They wanted this gauntlet and a prosthetic hand, both of them with very specific measurements.
What were the measurements? And then I'll just jot them down.
Yeah, he gives you the measurements.
Yeah.
Yeah, they paid up front. Wanted to make sure I wouldn't put on the maker's mark. And they told me to send both items to All Saints in a package with the Hussite cross on the package.
Okay. Then, because you've been so forthcoming and helpful, I won't let any of this slip. But in future, don't take more jobs like this.
Yeah, I won't. you know, I have my problems with the Craftsmen's Guild, but you know, I resented giving them money for legal protection, but now I see exactly why it's needed. I'll be joining the guild right away.
Yeah, it's best to have a problem with the crafting guild than to have a problem with me. So just, you know.
Well, I've told you everything I know. By that I swear.
Well, Sven, you've been very helpful, so thank you. And from now on, just everything above board, yeah?
Of course, sir.
Okay, and then I'll, Fuck, I need to meet up with everyone and tell them this is too much information. He said he was going, where did he say that? I did send to? Well, I'll go where he said he had it sent to anyway. I can't, the name's already gone from my head, but...
All Saints Inn.
Oh, right, I thought it said All Saints, but I couldn't remember if that was something else. Yeah.
All Saints Inn.
All Saints Inn.
Darren, hello. Could you roll me a perception check, please?
Yes.
You see, as you leave the church, a halfling in the shadows.
Wearing a brown cloak and a
Wearing
weird
a brown
little
cloak.
fuzzy red mustache.
He does have a red mustache. He does also have like a goatee.
It's the mustache that
You can't just hide
mustache that sticks out
someone's.
there.
You can't just hide someone's goatee and be like, "Oh, look at you with an ugly mustache."
I mean, as well as a goatee, he does have a weird little mustache. Emphasized by his mask, I think.
Yeah, you see him. You see him off in the shadow.
I'm going to ask a weird question. What is the weather currently?
It is dead of night, but a clear day.
I mean, it doesn't. You don't want it to be raining heavily or snowing, or there to be any mist at night.
No, I don't.
No. Okay.
No.
What's he doing? Weird little halfling.
He seems to be watching you.
Oh, okay. I was going to watch him.
Just the two of you stood in opposite shadows, looking at the other one.
He looks at me, I look at him.
I'll just give him a nod then once we both realise we're watching each other.
Beckon towards you.
Beckon towards him.
You see, you see a very bit like so extreme that his head moves with it, an eye roll, and then he beckons again.
I go like this. I go.
he stomps his way towards you.
Even
Well, it seems you hit mystery.
when it's. Do you actually know who he is when I met him in the square, or did I just see him from afar? I don't remember.
Remind me, everyone. I know that Varen spent most of his time in the Druids' circle when this was going down. Was it just Calthea who, like, straight up met him, or did Varen meet him as well?
I'm fairly certain they were both
fucking
there.
like give
Yeah.
a nasty fucking smile to
I
Varen.
think the reason that Varen wasn't there was because Phil had to go and do something as it was happening. But I think
Yeah.
Varen did show up like
Oh,
halfway through it.
But yeah, I feel like
It was
Varen
like-
would
it was-
recognize him.
It was largely Calthea because Phil had to be somewhere.
But I mean, Phil and Calthea were in the
Yeah.
exact same
They were
zone.
at the same place at the same time.
I
So
know
I was-
they were at the same event, but did the Skara and Varen crosswords?
I'm fairly
I
certain.
sure
but I
they
don't
did.
know.
Phil had left the table.
I think it was just that Phil wasn't here, but like he was at the conversation. Like Varen was at the conversation.
Okay. So how
And
would
how
you
did
Calthea
Scar
was
Scar
being
basically?
like, you know, we can save like everyone's souls, and Scar was like,
He's like, oh yeah,
you know,
because
like
you said
weird
he was the
smile,
cleric.
weird freaky fucking smile.
Yeah,
Wait,
I think.
is he the one that was at the Druids Grove?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, 100% I know who he is. We definitely had part of a conversation.
There was a
Right.
woman as well, but he was like the woman was kind of leading the riot. He was like in the center of the riot, scarring hopefuls.
Yeah.
For some reason I thought it was a different man. Don't
No,
remember it being a halfling or anything. No, okay. Yeah, 100% know who
Look
it
at
is.
his weirdly shaped body. Hero Forge, sponsored by Hero.
Look at his hands, the entire size of his chest.
God, can
That's
you
the
describe him
only
for the
sponsor
viewers
I
at
do
home?
want.
Describe him for the viewers at home.
Quick, censor that from the episode, quick.
How do we edit an episode whilst it goes out live?
We've got it on
It
delay.
took me
they've
like
got
2
the-
days to edit the last episode. After it went out.
We've got a
2
30-second
days?
delay. The production team are going to censor that one.
Did you
Yeah.
cut out the like it starting with a very hearty cough from Phil?
Wow. Why don't you watch to find out and boost the views?
I legit know SEO, so if we do want to go big or go home, I
Well,
can do it.
I think we should wait to see whether tabletop audio is copyright struck, because the music in the last one immediately.
Oh,
Yeah, it was like-
this one.
The video was up for about 15 seconds. It was like, yeah, UGM has blocked this shit.
Anyway,
It's like,
RUMG.
now.
speedrun it. You know who the Scar is, bitch. Do something.
Yeah,
Throw
you know
hands.
this
No,
guy.
no, maybe not throw hands.
Kill him.
Entangle. I understand that your leader doesn't approve of you.
Oh, he just needs to put on that public face, you know. I'm one of his real faithful.
He would say otherwise, even in a private conversation.
Well, of course he would. He doesn't trust you. But
By the sound of things, he doesn't trust you.
well, that's because I'm part of the necessary but distasteful aspect of this movement. But
I'm well aware of distasteful parts of religion.
exactly. I think you're showing great tenacity and interest in our movement. Am I right about that? Could the words of the Hussite be of interest to one such as you?
I think interest is key. You are absolutely correct, but you didn't let me finish, my friend. I'm well aware of the distasteful parts of religion and fervently believe that they should be stomped out.
Oh, shame. Well, good night then.
Have you been anywhere near the castle this evening?
No, I don't believe so. I've been here.
Do you have any proof?
Well, you could come and talk to my friends.
Does he scar people consensually only?
Yeah.
I can't just arrest him willy-nilly.
No, you can.
No, but
You've
he
been
hasn't.
you've been given that authority.
Okay, I can, but he hasn't actually committed a crime.
So?
That's called
Mitch.
police brutality.
Hey, it's medieval times. Due process has not been invented yet. You have been given free rein to arrest as you see fit.
We're gonna be like
Get
progressive.
everyone, lock them all up.
I mean, this is at least more legal than your past vigilante actions, which were all murder before the city lord instated you officially.
Listen, some people might, people didn't.
Yeah, how does the legal stuff feel like worse, arguably?
Oh, we're taking the legal route. Ooh, don't know about that.
Doesn't feel right, man.
6 months ago, this guy's done something wrong. Let's staple his head to his own floor. Now, hey, you have the right to arrest someone. Well, that feels dodgy.
Hey, the guy who stapled him to the floor wasn't here.
Very
And
true.
also that guy had slaves.
I thought Mitch
Yeah.
retconned that.
So arrest him.
If
Allow
you're
him
so,
to be executed rather than just murdering him.
We were in the middle of a big fight.
if you're so proud of your action, Scar, why wear a mask? Sorry, I'm just looking down at Layla because she's being an arsehole.
Is she the one who broke the table earlier?
Yes.
I didn't think
Wait,
that was
what?
actually. I thought that was going to be a no. Oh.
No,
How powerful is
100%. It's like it's a stand for a plant which she keeps trying to climb up, and yeah, she just broke a leg off it.
I saw you putting it back on.
Such an ass tonight.
She's so strong.
We all
Get
need
out of there.
masks from time to time.
Bats?
Masks, the thing you asked about. Why do you wear a mask? This is why I wear a mask. Why?
The only time I've ever worn a mask is to hide who I am.
Said to represent the distasteful but necessary aspects of this movement.
How can your movement be one of good if you're so well aware of how distasteful it can be?
When has positive change ever been brought around by peaceful action?
Any growth? Look at places like Tuateth that are largely untouched, filled with life.
To a test which is now occupied by a foreign force.
Am I aware of it?
It's fairly common knowledge that Trina Ure has colonized Duata.
Yes, but they've it still stands by itself largely.
And do you think if they wanted their independence, they could just ask for it back?
No, certainly not. But that changed for it to be, under the thumb of another owner. It's not a positive change, and that was not brought about by peace.
And the oppression that the church is under by those who sequester the gods is knowledge and heart. Do you think that's a positive thing? Or do you think perhaps we should fight back against that?
The sharing of knowledge can only be positive.
So then let's share it out amongst all rather than the few.
With words, not with a knife.
We have asked. They have refused.
But then leave them be.
To continue their oppression?
Yeah. To go about their ways peacefully. If they are violent, then the laws of the land will see them right.
Is the hoarding of knowledge not a violence unto itself? Does it not cause harm to the people who are forbidden the love of their gods?
Certainly does, but spreading word by knife is never the right way.
I feel, Varen, like I could convince you, given enough time.
How long do halflings live?
Like human length.
Human lifespan? I've lived 5 of your lifetimes, Skara, and all of that time is not enough time for you to have convinced me.
Allow me the chance to try.
You have this conversation.
No.
Yes.
Come visit me tomorrow, and we will have a lengthy conversation. It is not so late in the night. We could have that.
My apologies, I forget that non-elves need to rest at night. I'm afraid I have more pressing matters to attend to.
Very well. I bid you good night.
Good night, and I'll say once again, don't cut any more people.
If they wish to be marked with the mark of our Lord, they will be. It is not for you to decide.
I can only ask.
Denied. Good night.
Good night.
Calvia and Baron. Not Baron, Skull.
Baron's here?
Baron isn't, but Williford is.
Yo.
And he snaps to attention as his spell is dropped. Let's see here.
Nice. I say nice, but it probably isn't nice. Does he look like he's gonna make a run for it?
Yeah, what the fuck's going on now? The jig is up.
You studying him in more detail, you see that he has been damaged by your previous encounter with him. One of his eyes is the milky white of having been turned blind by an errant spell. One of his horns is broken, and his arm was definitely removed, but is now has a prosthetic hand over it. But he does look like he is about to bolt.
Am I in enough thing? I can't words, but can I reach him to grapple him in time? Is that a possibility? Yeah. That's my question.
Roll me an athletics, please.
Oh, okay, no, I'm good.
I was going to say, you're strong as fuck, aren't you?
I was thinking acrobatics. Wrong one.
You leap for him, but crash to the floor as he jumps out of the way.
Ow. Help.
Okay then. Is he making a move for it then?
Yes, he is.
Oh, cast hold person.
Is there any sort of check he can roll for that?
Yeah. Give me a second. I accidentally unprepared it just now. Oh, where is it?
How convenient.
Hey,
Calvia
you should have
missing
seen that I
grapple,
changed my prepared spells just now, right?
It usually takes a while.
Where is it? Gone.
Calvia missing that grapple. It just reminded me of when I tried in McCready tried to jump at that guy as the shark and grab him, but just missed, so just jumped off the boat.
He got a nat 1.
He's so held.
What is it? What does your hold person look like?
It's like not necessarily him freezing, but like time freezes in a bubble around him and shimmers. As I just wave my hand and time bends to my will.
It's very cool, Scald.
He is frozen.
Right now.
Williford, meet again.
Can he move and talk, or well, not move, but like his head? Can he move his head?
He's paralyzed.
He's paralyzed.
So he can't actually speak.
Okay.
You could just tie him up while he's paralyzed.
I was gonna say, can I do like the guitar thing
it's
where I
only
take
for a
the...
minute, so I do need someone. Kathy,
I do have rope,
I'm concentrating on like time being still and like frozen. If you'd
Oh,
like to
frick,
tie him up, you can.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay,
I'll tie
you
him
can
up.
take this hempen rope as well that I have. I don't know why.
I mean, I don't have rope actually. I thought I had rope. I think
It's
I
probably
keep
from my adventurer's kit or something.
nice.
Well, I have rope. Here's rope. Tie.
Okay, I tie.
Okay, you tie Williford up.
Okay. I suppose the minute ends, time resumes for Williford.
And he immediately spits at you.
Who?
Just in general at both of you.
Likewise, old enemy. Why?
Why? Be better.
Yeah, what's going on here, you freak?
He's just kind of looking at you both, venom in his eyes.
Like, do you have anything you want to say to us to emotionally let out?
I have naught to say to the likes of you, except to hope for the day where you die in the very fires of Braze that come soon.
Right, how old are you?
Hey, I like 80?
Would you like to die?
Not really.
Okay, well, I don't really have time, so, like, you need to start speaking things that, make sense and stuff.
Mm.
Because maybe you don't have time either.
Is this some kind of threat? It's not.
Yes,
delivered
I will
very
aid
well.
you.
You'll what me?
I'll aid you against your will.
I'm not going to speak. You'll have no information from me.
Maybe in, like, 20 years, you'll want to speak.
What?
I can aid you. I'll aid you if you don't speak. Like, you'll either speak now or you'll speak, like, really soon because you'll be really old.
I will not fall to this kind of intimidation.
It's not. I can just do it. Like, it's okay.
Then
I'll
do
just
it.
show you.
Then do it. My faith will not break.
Yeah, well, you don't know what your face will be in, like, 3D 10 years, let's say. So.
He falls silent. He has said his piece.
He actually hasn't said his piece. Mr. Williford, what are you doing impersonating someone of the Ormic retinue?
It is all part of the plan.
What part of your Braze plan? We already squashed it right after you tried it.
And you think we would simply decide to stop?
Do you want to try again? God,
Actually-
you're losers.
It's actually quite embarrassing.
You want to lose twice? I don't know
Mm.
anyone who would want to do that.
No.
And yet, the plan so far has gone very well.
Right, with Boulderer since death.
Well, it seems you've seen the effects of it already.
What, do you think it will spark war?
Perhaps it will be difficult for it to not.
And then what's
Right.
and then what's your plan? You're gonna come in, save everybody with the power of destruction?
And for this, I am glad that information is above my rank.
Right, because it's in her father's rank, right?
You know who leads us.
Yes, I just said yes.
Yeah, I'm confirming. Did you want me to?
I actually didn't
lie?
need any
You know
confirmation
who the
because
leader
I already knew the answer. So
Then why
I
did you
didn't
say?
need
You
to
know,
the
like.
answer.
You know what? I might appreciate your candor. I appreciate more of it though. What's the next plan?
I'm not going to sit here and tell you all of the plan.
Well, I mean, you don't know it. You just said you don't know it because it's above your state. So, like, what the fuck's the point with you here?
Then do as you will.
I am doing as I will. I'm doing it right now, actually.
You don't seem to be doing anything. You're seem to be waiting for me to say something so you can argue with it.
I'm just waiting for something to happen. Maybe someone aging 3D 10 years. It takes 10 minutes, maybe. Maybe.
So we're always going to sit here and wait for you to do that to me.
Yeah,
I mean,
maybe.
you could tell us what's going on in
Maybe
these
it's
10
what
minutes, to
happened.
be honest, and then you'll be old, so it
And
kind of...
I've said I won't.
Well, maybe you reconsider it for like 5 minutes, or like 2 minutes, and then reconsider it for another 2 minutes. And then in my head, I'll be like, I also have command scold if you want me to.
Kathia, I won't compel you to do anything. Whatever you do with your own magic is for
Okay.
yourself.
Oh, but it's one word. Okay. Dang it. Don't really want to. He could say he could save. He might have. Oops. That's supposed to be saying. I'm just checking.
So, Balder, I see her. Balder is dead. Your bestie.
Not my bestie.
Was he ever real? Was he just like your weird little make believe?
Balder?
No,
Froggy.
that's the name.
Oh, we snapped him up when they entered the city.
Ugh, that is so
Oh.
boring.
You
Where
were
is he now?
there, I believe.
In the bar?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, in the wall. When he went through the wall.
That is so boring. And what? He is just like hiding somewhere now.
We have him. He's safe and sound.
But that's good, I suppose.
And what will you do when you're finished with Flogi?
He has a strong body. Perhaps he would be an excellent, whatever they were called. You know the knights. Oh, you fought those ones.
Yeah, the ones I killed. No.
Oh, whatever they are.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, I don't.
Wait,
Not
I don't
particularly
think
sure.
he believes in the gods, from part of being your.
Oh, we don't need his mind.
That's a terrifying. That's a
Well,
terrifying
it's very
statement.
boring again. Well, it looks like you've seen better days.
Yes, you blew me up.
Did I?
Hmm.
Ah. Well, wouldn't it be?
We're all just waiting here for you to age me. Is this what's happening?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Okay.
Actually, yeah.
How long is?
I've had less awkward encounters in my life.
Well, it's
Yeah.
okay because the life you will about to have is going to be very short, I suppose.
How long is a round? Potentially.
6 seconds.
6.
Mm.
10. Oh yeah, you increased it.
I said 6.
Oh.
Retcon Mitch, could it be 10? Even then, I
Nope,
don't think
it
it'll work.
is. D&D is built around it being 6.
Dang it. Okay.
Yes, very important.
So if I do command, it would only last, like, the whole thing would last for 6 seconds. Like, you'd have to say the truth for 6 seconds. Or how would that play?
I mean, read command.
I could put it in the chat without. No, I can't. Maybe
Well, I don't have Zone of Truth.
I also do have Zone of Truth, but I don't know if his charisma's really high. That's the thing. I could
But you
do it
could
though.
also just not
Refuse
speak.
commands.
That too.
Instantaneous, you perform the special aid ceremony. Blah, blah, blah. I'm looking at
6.
ceremony, not command.
No, so close. See,
They're right next to each other, I thought. My mouse moved slightly.
No, that's fine.
all of our mice move slow.
Can you organize it in alphabetical order? This is for future JoJo. This is the question. Yeah, I can.
You
I'll do
can
that.
change the organisation on you.
I don't think command is going to work the way you want it to here.
Okay. That's fine.
So, like, he is going to kill me? Am I arrested? What's...
Well, obviously we're going to arrest you. What do you think we're fucking stupid? Like,
Well, so far you've just stood here.
yes, I'm doing my magic.
Are we sitting here for like the actual 10 minutes? Like,
Yeah,
I know.
I'm actually waiting for you to do anything.
It's okay. I've chosen not to aid you, but just know I could, and it'd be really horrible.
Oh, well, do something then. Like, at this point, I'm begging for you to kill
Well,
me.
I mean, you're already under
Oh, right.
arrest. We can fucking go.
Yeah,
Let's
let's just
go.
head back.
Alright, you leaving then?
Well, you're coming with
will-
me, so
Can I take the bits in, like, the scrolls and that type of stuff in as evidence, basically? Can I, like, box it up in like an evidence box?
Hey, but we're taking an altar self scroll
Ooh.
two. for ourselves.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay, you take the Altar Self Scroll. You taking...
The sending stone as well. I want to
questions?
know what's on it now that
Yeah.
Floki isn't real.
Also, yeah, because he was
But
waiting
everything
on
in the
reply.
room, but I want to know what's in the sending.
Well, you can...
Actually, Kathia can listen to it.
It will be an Arcana check for this ending, and you also have not read the... You recognize the handwriting from the letter from Marigost, but you have not read it.
Oh,
Okay, well, let's
thought I
read
read
it
that.
first
Yeah,
then.
it all started when? Sorry.
You see that it's signed off not with Maragos's name, it just says a friend. and you instantly see a drawing on it of like a city map annotated to show like a sewer exit along the wall that leads out of the city. And that is highlighted, and the writing on it says, Tinvaka car will leave the city through this exit. Be there at 9 a.m.
Oh, well, that's where we're going to go next after dropping off this little man with the dungeons or something. What time is it? It's fucking 3 a.m., right?
Yes.
Okay, well, we'll do that.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, what's it? Go on. I'll help you with the sending stone. Can I help with the sending stone?
Yes, it will be
I mean-
Arcana.
I mean, do you want to do it? Because I have a
Oh,
0
yeah,
on
okay, fine,
Arcana.
I'll do it, yeah.
And then
Will it
I'll
play
help
out loud?
you.
What was that?
What's a sending stone? Is it going to play out loud?
You'll hear it within your head.
Ugh, how boring. Okay,
Skull is bored by fucking everything
Yeah,
tonight.
I'm really trying to have it
Magic.
not hurt my feelings. It's fine.
hey,
Mitch, you're doing great. This isn't boring at all.
hey.
Now give me advantage. Okay?
Willifort's fucking boring. So is the whole Braze situation. Again? These bitches
Grace is
don't
just
learn.
like, I'm gonna come back. Nah, maybe just stay in your
You know,
realm.
funnily, I'm not proficient in Arcana. Isn't that funny?
Bro, you're a wizard.
I know.
Great.
I
That's
was
the
I was
one.
thinking that. Why have you only got a +4?
Yeah, I'm not proficient in
Um,
Arcana. I chose the best ones instead.
You
and
feel
one really bad one.
you feel kind of a wall in your head as you hold this stone, but then you kind of push through it to hear a voice that you don't recognize, and it says, "New recruits arriving at All Saints will soon be ready for strike. Amberjack shipment here. Mail finished with Maragosta. Loose ends wrapped at his villa."
Did Mandem go home?
Where's Rogar going?
Heck.
All Saints. But I guess you wouldn't know that, but that is where Rogar's going.
No,
I
because
mean-
I was hoping you would have said Maragostas, but.
No, I never. I mean,
We have time to go to Maragostas before 9 a.m.
Do you
Can
wanna...
Can we can we rest for 10 minutes?
Okay, we can do you want to...
But let's take a stupid face to the dungeons. Then we'll go. Then I gotta take a breather, and then can we go to?
You can hand him over to guards if you would like.
Yeah, sure.
Do we want to, I don't know, given the situation with my father, do we want to hand him in ourselves? Or I mean,
this
we trust the
voice
gods, to
I've
be
never
honest.
heard before. What did it sound like? I guess. What's the cadence? There you go. Word of the day. Cadence.
Putting that in, how do you spell it?
reading room.
Roll me history, please.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, then yeah, that's bad.
Okay, as you kind of describe this voice to Calthea, she can place it as the Scara's voice.
It's all coming together. Did he say? Okay.
Should we head to Maragostas or All Saints? No recruits at All Saints. I don't know. Maragostas. What was he said about Maragostas?
Mail finished with Maragosta, loose ends wrapped at his villa.
Yeah, loose ends wrapped at his villa. I want to look at Maragostas more than I want to go to All Saints. What about you, Calthea?
Because mail finished with Maragosta, loose ends wrapped at his villa. Mail finished.
Who the fuck is Mail?
Yeah, cool, hold on. Mail. Yeah, loose ends wrapped at his villa. Loose ends gives me 2 vibes. They don't sound good, really.
Yeah, I want to go see what's up there.
Yeah.
Anyway, Willifort, did you kill Baldur?
I did not.
Did you kill...
You would have been more fun if you said you had. I just want to put that out there.
You see as a raven flies in through the window and lands on the desk. It's like, hey.
Hello?
Do we know
This
if
is close.
it's Rogos?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Rogar had a message for you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Because you cannot cast it. Yes. What is it, Quoth?
Oh, if only I could remember.
Oh, if only I could remember.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
What was? When did I tell him he met up with me
Before
I got to
Guys,
Sven's?
Guys, I've remembered.
Mm.
He's looking into the gauntlet because Marco Dandoro has hired
Vantor.
Vantor
look for
Trench to look for it.
Can I do an insight
Andorro?
check? Mm.
On
Yeah.
the Raven?
Oh no, on. Is he lying?
God is fucking lying. Bird is a chronic liar. Cannot help it.
On Wilford to see if he's like, my plan's foiled, or if he just reacts to any names that pop up.
Yeah, go for it.
Nice.
You got no idea.
Oh, Great Gatsby, fine. Okay, that's fine.
Can I also do a separate roll? No, alright.
Yeah.
That's nasty.
Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, wait, what's your bird's name again? I'm so sorry.
Quoth.
Well,
Quoth. Can you tell? Oh,
Q-U.
Quoth? Wait.
Q-U-O-T-H-E.
like quote
It's
the
okay, you
Raven.
don't understand their weird
It's
northern
like,
dialect.
Egg
No. But I will. I know I grabbed
it's a famous name from a boy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should know more literature, to be honest. We did streetcar name Desire. Like that was my.
It's not the name. It's
Oh,
Isn't it? What's it from?
the line is nevermore quoth the Raven, as in the Raven said.
Oh,
It is a little play on
Oh.
words, calling him
I
quoth
suppose-
the Raven.
I suppose the Raven did say.
I knew it was from,
Quoth.
you know,
I love how he did. Oh, I've seen The Fall of the House of Usher. I should know Edgar Allan Poe at this point.
Yeah,
but-
it is the Nevermore poem that they perform in that when the dad dies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
spoilers. Oh
Yeah,
my
anyway.
god, that's twice this session.
I don't care.
It's a good show though.
It's a good
Hey,
show. It's really good.
Well, I guess we'll never watch
Yeah,
it.
I want to go to Marigosta's mansion. I don't know about the coffee yet. But oh,
I mean,
this guy. So he's looking into the gauntlet. Well, quote, when you see him next, tell him big thumbs up from Scold. Great initiative. Good thinking. Ask him what are we
And,
gonna do with that
would you
information?
like me to deliver the sarcasm with that statement, sir?
Oh no, there's no
No.
sarcasm. I'm genuinely giving him positive affirmations.
Doesn't sound like it.
Well, maybe you should get a fucking grip.
Okay, well,
oh, before
I
you
know-
leave, we'll be going to Marigosta's, or All Saints.
No, we're going to
no,
Marigosta's.
Marigosta. We're going to I don't have a choice apparently, so we're going to Marigosta's.
Because if you say, or we're going to All Saints, he'll sit
Oh,
there
yeah,
all
it'll-
night in silence,
yeah.
just waiting at All Saints. It's
Yeah,
gonna
very
be weird.
true. I mean, I was thinking one of us goes
I mean, maybe
to All
we will
Saints.
turn up at All Saints. We can split up.
I mean, we could, but to be honest, we should.
Oh, I need a rest. I'm gonna sit on the bed.
okay, well, I'll head off. then.
Marigosta's. We're going to Marigosta's. Go.
Okay, Marigosta.
I'll give him a
Got it.
treat as well.
Oh, tell him. Tell him something's going down at Marigosta's connected to All Saints. Be there or
Yes.
be square.
He's a dragonborn.
He could be square if he's dragonborn. I've seen many square dragonborns.
He gives you a wing salute and flies off.
Is after you cast coward scrunch on them.
Yes.
Baron, what's going on?
Wait, what?
To the castle.
Walk around
Do I
Joe.
see anyone on the way there?
Probably not.
Roll a d20.
To the castle then?
Okay, you arrive at the castle. Nothing much is going down here.
And nobody's come back yet? I assumed we would reconvene here once we'd done our various talkings and interrogations.
Hey, they're all following second leads.
Really get a second lead from mine.
This is unfortunate.
He really tried to give you it.
Baron's gonna run back like shit. I should have told that guy, man.
He kept excited and olive bread. You kept slapping it out of his hand. And at a certain point, I had to stop trying.
This olive branch wasn't until tomorrow anyway.
A rat runs up to you. tells
Hey,
you.
hey, no, this was set up earlier. This
Can
is
I
correct.
Chronal Stay?
Exactly,
Can I
exactly.
like fucking Chronal Shift Varen's entire situation? And like we're into a
Rat is
reality
running
where
up to
he's
him
like
to
done
tell him
something.
Rogar's location. It's either that, or you can wait another hour for Willifort to arrive in chains.
Is there anyone still in the castle? Any of the party guests or suspects or anything? Like,
No,
is
you
anyone
let them
staying
go
in the
hours
castle?
ago.
None of them are staying in the castle as part of the...
No.
Okay. Oh dear. I'll done find Rogar then.
You fairly quickly find Rogar, who is, I believe, on his way to All Saints.
Sorry, yes.
How's your investigation going?
Oh, I was wondering why all those rats were following me. I've been on a bit of a sort of chase all over the city, but this everything keeps getting bigger and bigger. But the weapon was made by a Yormik smith called Sven, who was paid to do so by the. Would I know that I never met the Skara, have I?
No.
So it was he was paid to do so by Lord Maragosta and some I mean at least unknown to me halfling. When
Yeah.
they were the package was to be sent. It was the weapon, the gauntlet, and a prosthetic hand, and they were all very specific measurements, and they were to be sent to the All Saints Inn.
Did he give you any indication as to why Lord Maragosta would actually request that?
No, he just. I mean, I was under the assumption he was sort of. I mean, he was paid handsomely, but I'm under the assumption he was also intimidated into doing so.
Let's see. I'm racking my brains, but do we know anyone with just one hand?
Not off the top of my head, I don't know any one-handed. The only one-handed person I can think of is the Silver, the Silver from the Metallic Order, but she was an elf who's in, I mean, supposedly nowhere near the Free Cities.
Yeah.
Can't imagine she'd be involved in this plot so directly.
That does seem unlikely.
So, I mean, that's the only one-handed person I can think of. No.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Wilford is one-handed as well, right?
I've got no idea that guy's still alive.
Yeah. Oh, frick. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to pause the session. Phil is fishing a cat out of a tree.
Fishing, wrestling with the cat.
Oh.
Behave.
Quoth arrives, landing on your shoulder.
Oh,
Hey.
hello there, Cole. Did you find them?
I did. They were in the yawning portal. They had arrested some old tiefling dude.
Old tiefling dude.
Uh-huh. And then they wanted me to tell you, well done, and that they are headed to Maragosta's. They have a lead on him.
Okay, did they say what the lead was? I also picked up a lead about Maragosta from the smith I just
We said it was
met
connected
with.
to All Saints as well. That's it. That's the whole
Oh,
message.
and it's connected to some place called All Saints.
Oh, well, that's where we're heading now, so I guess if they've got that bit covered, then we can tackle both places at once.
All right then.
Do you fancy making it? No, you can stay with me. I feel like
I can fly if you need me to fly.
I think we're just all on the same page at this point.
All right then.
Right. Well, let's head to this All Saints place. Actually, you could be of help. Could you quickly fly ahead and just check the place out and let me know what you see?
Right on.
Thank
He gives you
very
his
much.
salute and flies away.
I'll give him a salute
and-
back. This is a thing now.
It is on wing. Oh.
I'll give him a salute with my hand, as per the usual.
As Varen and Rogar approach All Saints Inn, and as Skuld and Calbia approach Maragosta's head at 4 a.m., we will end the session.
Wait,
We're starting
I
the
need to
session.
do a perception check. 12.
Oh, buddy.
Remember that for next session. Cole's got a 12 on that perception check.
I'm gonna do some sick tricks as I get to Maragosta's. What should I roll? Athletics or acrobatics?
Oh, acrobatics.
No, I want
Acrobatics
to
is
roll
amazing.
athletics.
Trick.
Can I roll
Yeah.
athletics?
Okay.
Acrobatics isn't. So if you do athletics, you've been boring, really.
Maybe you got a 17.
I
to do
ran
some-
really hard.
You
Like my
jumped
cardio is
sick
like
trick.
kind
You
of like
jumped so high in
live,
there.
laughing, loving.
This
Your
guy's got a-
10-minute rest, Skull.
Yeah.
What's that about?
Oh, I wanted
that
to
the minimum
recover
for a
some
short
spell
rest?
slots.
Right.
Well, yeah, it's the minute. Like, well, I don't know. How are you defining short rests? I think it's like 10 minutes.
Wow. Okay. We can go 10 minutes.
Oh, I'm just saying. I think it's like 10 minutes. I'm actually not sure what the rule is.
Google.
But I've done it. So
At least 1 hour.
okay, well, that's what I'm doing.
6
Well,
a.m. it is.
Skull's got a 10-minute one.
Oh.
You can't stop him. He's
How-
already
how
got the
did you go
spell slot
from-
back.
4 a.m. to 6 a.m. in 1 hour.
Oh,
Yeah,
5 a.m. it is.
that's fine. We have until
But-
9 a.m. for
No,
it didn't
no.
Well,
occur to me.
technically technically 8 a.m. because we need to travel by night to get there by 9 a.m.
Rogar and I didn't rest, so you now got to do 2 separate timelines for the.
Yeah, exactly. They're an hour behind us, so wrap your head around that one. I hope you can count
There's daylight
backwards from 1 hour.
Is the Rogar and Baron?
We've
is
split.
Baron
Skull basically,
Gar-
Skull's had a short rest and it's split off into 2 separate
I am the
timelines.
Wizard of Time.
I'm the Wizard of Oz. Cat's in the tree again.
Oh no.